Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's Brandon the Mainframe here, and we're back for another exciting live episode of The Week in Pop. And joining me just in time, I saw her fiddling backstage. I don't know what she was doing. She was racing against the clock. Miss Jennifer Van Damsel. And you know what? It's a good game. It's a good day. It's a good night. Everyone, please welcome GRIZZ.
Hello.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hi.
You know, not much.
Here's to another Thursday and The Week in Pop.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Lovely, lovely. So how have you guys been? How's the week been treating you? Last 7 days.
Pretty good.
It's real busy.
Huh?
I don't know why you just always ask me when I be like, man, my life fucking sucks right now.
Well, yeah,
I
want people to know you're relatable.
If your life does suck, let us know it sucks.
Yeah,
it'll be a fun juxtaposition because I'm always going to come in like, yeah, everything's great.
Everything's awesome. She's like, I hated it. I hated the week. It was
Jen
horrible.
and I went to the gym this last weekend.
Nice, pumping it.
Yeah, my arms are still sore.
Really?
Just in my elbows.
Really?
Just like in the joint. Just there. Everything else felt fine like the next day.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Right in there. How long has it been? Like, are you guys doing some good warm-ups? You stretching?
No.
GRIZZ, you stretching?
I stretched. Jen did not.
I didn't.
No. Hey, she's a veteran of the gym, I guess.
Precisely. She goes all the time. I'm the one that
Exactly.
is relative noob.
And I'm also the one that had to start going to the chiropractor because my hip flexors were so tight and I couldn't move. So, I didn't learn my lesson though.
Go hard or go home. And looks like Jen killed my arms last week. It was fun.
Yeah.
Shit, don't work out with Jen, anyone. She's
No,
just gonna take
I
you
get them
and
all pumped up, and I'm like,
beat
yeah,
the shit out of you and never call you again. But hey, we got Andrew Wilson in the house. How we doing, Andrew? Good to see you. Good to see you. Calamity Gannon. Hello, awesome pop crew. TJ James. I thought I banned you last night, but I'll let you stay tonight. We'll let you stay. We got Kat in the house. Victor. Hey, everyone. So it's going to be a great show, everyone. We got some great stuff. But as usual, we need to start off that exciting show by digging in to Jen's sack. And it's a special sack, right?
Special sack, guys. This is all the stuff that I bought myself for my birthday.
Nice.
Yay!
So again, happy birthday, Jen.
Sack.
Thanks.
It's her birthday sack. Let's see what she's got. Elbows deep, everyone.
Elbows deep in the sack.
Okay, so for my birthday, first of all, I went to a new vinyl store and I got.
Before we start, on a scale of 1 to 10, how is Jen's hate of kids this evening?
We actually already talked about eating babies earlier.
That's why she has her hood on. She lit multiple candles, and there will be a sacrifice later.
I said I would eat them. I don't sacrifice them. That's too messy.
Well, someone's got to prepare them.
I don't practice.
Leave that up. What? Anyways, the sack, please.
Okay. So this is the stuff that I got at the vinyl store. It's
What?
a pretty sack. I got a lot of new stuff. A whole bunch of bands you've never heard of.
Nice.
Although
Everyone take notes. Take
I'm excited
notes.
for this.
Take a shot every time you haven't heard of this band.
Take a shot. No. I'll take a sip. I'll do a sip.
All right, everyone, take a shot. If you haven't heard of this band, what do we have first?
Okay, you might have heard of this one. They're a little bit more popular. Tesseract, Polaris, really great album. Have you heard of Tesseract?
I have,
Yes.
but I'm actually thirsty anyways, so.
Yeah, but see, and it's so pretty.
Look
And
at those colors.
I know, Polaris, very great album. I highly recommend pretty much every song on it. Hexes is probably my favorite. Hi, Joel. So,
But this isn't the band that you saw, right?
no, these are the vinyls that I bought before I went to the concert.
Got it.
Herrenberg wants to know, what is the name of the new record store, Jen?
She's going to keep it a secret.
I'm not clever.
That's her secret.
Somebody else is going to have to name it because I don't know. I'm not very.
No, I don't think he's asking you to make up a name. He's asking the name of the actual record shop that you went to.
You can't she can't give away her secrets.
She's not giving away the secret location.
She's not giving away her secret location.
I honestly have no idea. It's the first time I had ever been there. It was real big. They sell both pre-choose-it and new.
Pre-choose-it.
That's a GameStop joke. You wouldn't understand. I am literally sweating. This hoodie is so.
Well, you're like in layers right now.
Why did you do this to yourself? It's 90 degrees outside.
Because she wanted to show some of her new merch. So she's like, let me wear it.
All right, what is this?
Okay,
this is a classic. Emo classic, guys. Pierce the Veil.
I have heard of Pierce the
I've
Veil,
heard
but
of
only
Pierce the
because
Veil.
of you.
Collide with the Sky, their best album, super good. King for a Day was definitely very popular. The music video is pretty good, I guess. Anyways, awesome album, one of my favorites. Yay!
I'm glad that we have some people here at the start of the show. That way people can see that you don't hate everything. Because every time we do the sack, everything that you pull out of the sack is something you love.
Because I bought it.
Because you bought it.
Okay, you've definitely heard of this one.
Okay.
This one I'm a little ashamed of. Maybe this is a guilty pleasure for me. Panic at the Disco.
What? Oh, yeah. Guilty
Fever You
pleasure.
Can't Sweat Out. Yes.
You don't have to feel guilty about that.
It's a great one.
You might want to feel guilty about
It's
that.
really good.
The dude's got pipes. There's no getting around that. The guy
Oh,
can
he's a
sing.
freaking great singer.
Yeah, so it's good.
All right.
Okay.
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you.
All right.
Come on, give me some. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I need something I haven't heard of.
Yeah, quit being so mainstream.
I know.
Okay, you have heard of this one. Sorry. Well, maybe I'm pretty sure. There's no way you haven't heard of this. Opeth, Blackwater Park.
Again, I
Metal
only know
Park?
this one because of you.
Never heard of that.
Really? You've never heard of Opeth? Pretty much like the only metal band I really like, honestly.
Yeah, I never heard of it. That was tasty.
I feel like you're lying.
No, I really haven't heard of it.
Okay, now for the band merch. I'm going to save the best for last. Okay, so this is the hoodie that I got. Don't look at my boobs. It's the Fall of Troy. This is their album cover for Doppelganger.
Nice.
Pretty
How
cool.
are you supposed to handle that?
I'm just showing you my shirt. Okay, and then I also got in my sack another hoodie. Okay, guess what? Okay, so I got the VIP pass because I wanted to get the special merch that they
Because
gave me.
JVD's a VIP.
Okay, so
Really good.
I got in line, I waited, and then the first thing I did, I ran to the merch table. I was the first one there. They fucking sold out of merch. All they had was hoodies left. I was about to drop like $300 and they said, sorry, we're out. And I was like, okay, then I'll take all your hoodies then.
You bought all of them.
So this is the other hoodie I got. This one's pretty cool. Artwork on the back.
It looks so big.
It's a
It's like
medium.
That's like big hoodies. I like. Is that a skull? Is that a skeleton?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a skeleton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
Paul Troy's the band, right?
Sorry. The Fall of Troy is the band. It was the 15-year anniversary.
TJ.
That's why I should have. I should have kept you kicked out, TJ. But he does have the
15th
picture.
anniversary of Doppelganger. Okay, so this is the coolest thing. Okay, you ready? I have to tell you this story. Okay, so the guy running their merch booth was the drummer. It's only a 3-piece band. So he asked me while I'm checking out. He's like, so how was your day? And I just go, it's my birthday. He was like a 5-year-old. He's like, oh, well, happy birthday. And I was like, thanks. So then we do the
You want a
meet and greet.
sticker?
Even better. Look. Okay, so we did the meet and greet, and I get all their signatures, and like a loser, I have to tell them once again, it's my birthday. Look what they did. They signed
Oh,
Aw,
that's nice.
happy birthday.
happy fucking birthday. That's the way to go.
And they all drew little hearts on there next to their signature, which is totally my
Aw.
thing. So I am the only person in the whole world that has one of these. So that's pretty effing cool, guys.
That is pretty cool. Nice.
So you know.
An
And
excellent
Tesseract
birthday surprise.
is like a child prodigy guitar player. So he's a really big deal. So the fact that he signed a happy fucking B-Day. Yay.
Are you getting it framed?
I guess so.
You gotta
You're gonna-
you gotta
you're
hang
gonna
it in the studio.
Where?
I don't know. I don't know your studio.
You
but
have to
it's gotta be
find some way
somewhere.
that you can see both sides. Though,
Right,
so
even
that you can
Rinsler
flip
said it. You gotta frame that.
I have 2, so I can frame one. That's the front.
Ah, okay,
and
very
then
good.
do the second one on the back.
Perfect.
There you go. There you go. So you got it.
Hobby Lobby, here I come. 50% off frames all the time. So they're not even worth 50%.
If you didn't know that, Hobby Lobby, 50% off frames.
Okay, but
all the time.
if it's 50% off all the time, then isn't that just the regular price?
Yes.
That's how
Boom. You got it.
They trick you. Think you're getting a great deal.
I think they're telling you it's 50% all the time, but it's really just the normal price. I'm just saying.
You see this girl? She thinks
happy late
everything's
birthday,
50%
Jen.
off.
Calamity Gannon.
Thanks, Chris.
Andrew, I think the holy water is boiling. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. Happy B-Day.
Thank you.
Baby D. All right. Is there any more birthday surprises in there?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. I got something. Can I open it?
Yeah.
I do. Now this comes from my sack too. I gotta get out of my sack.
Did you put it in a sack?
Yeah, it's in my sack. All right. Hey, it's a package from my sack.
I didn't even get to see the sack. You gotta show everybody your sack.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I can show it. I think I'll keep the sack where it is. Ooh, it's definitely a book. It's definitely a book.
Okay.
So we'll see. Yeah, Andrew Wilson, what is in Nile's sack? My manhood. I need something to cut this, guys.
You gotta be more prepared.
This is his first sack. Give him a break.
It's my first sack. I'm not used to handling the sack. Jeez Louise.
I'm looking around like, do I have something I could open?
Got it. Okay. Ooh, it's a book.
And go, surprise.
All right. So this is from a local comic book creator here in Connecticut, Chris Gugliotti, and it's his Playing Dead graphic novel.
Make
nice.
it big.
You want to go big?
Yeah, go big.
All right, we'll go big. His Playing Dead. Who did that?
Huh. Is there a hole in the book? Or is it just keyed out?
That is the green screen effect.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was keyed out.
There is a green sticker on there.
Okay.
But we'll just leave it. We'll take it out of the package. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. I've been telling him to do this for crowdfunding. It's really cool. It's a whole journey in his creation that he did. So
nice.
Cool. That's actually him and his dog. Yep. It's a real deal. Book 1 right here. Check him out. Chris Gugliotti. Check him out online. Playing Dead is an online comic he's been doing for years. He's finally got his first volume, issue 1 here, which is about a 48-pager. Pretty freaking cool. If you haven't heard of him, he's an awesome artist. Very stylized, very cool stuff. Just check it out. I'm happy I finally got it.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
Hey.
We're going to review it.
Uh-oh.
We're going to review it, Jen. And we're going to see what you think about that.
Oh, no.
You're going to have Jen insult your friend, huh?
Oh, yeah. She's going to crush it. She'll crush it with good vibes. Good vibes. So now that we've just shown off our goodies, our show and tell, Nile's sack had a book. No paper cuts. That's right. No paper cuts. It's all on. It's how you get it out of there. You know, you lift, whatever, you know, all those great things. So we watched some movie. Movie came out. It was a nostalgic movie by name, but not quite in film. Does that make sense? That makes sense, Chris?
I understand what you're going for, yeah.
You know what I'm going for? So, yeah, we watched a little Space Jam: The New Legacy with LeBron James and Bugs Bunny and the gang. And, yeah, it was an interesting film. Interesting movie. Very interesting movie. Let's see. Who shall we pick? Who shall we start with? Jen!
I've got a list. Are you sure you want me to go first?
I do want you to go first.
Let's do
now,
it.
wait, real quick, though. Did anyone rewatch the original Space Jam?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we all watched the original Space Jam.
Yes.
Yep.
And then watched the New Legacy. Will your notes be comparing the two? How are we doing this? This is just...
I mean, I will probably touch on the original while I'm talking about the sequel. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Jen. Go ahead.
Yes, I have comments on that. Okay. So I'll just stop at the top because it's really I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm sorry.
What is going on right now?
She's broken. She has no
She
idea.
just broke right now. Jen just broke. We got an error. Can we get IT in? The Jen bot is malfunctioning.
404.
All right, start from the top, Jen.
Okay. All right. So my first thing was like, the audience, like, who is this movie made for? Because it seems like it was made for like bad controlling dads to like learn a lesson. I didn't really feel like it was for kids because the kids like weren't really learning a lesson. It was all about LeBron James being a douchebag of a father and he like overcoming that. So I feel like this was just a movie for like really bad dads. And like, you should let your kids like do you. Like, it's fucking stupid.
I guess you could argue that for the kids, it's about, you know, having the confidence to tell your parents when you don't want to do something or when you do want to do something. I don't know. Might be fishing for a lesson there, but it definitely was. It seemed like the story was more about LeBron being a pop.
Yeah, it's basically about him being a shitty dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
just a controlling shitty dad.
All right.
Carry on, Jen.
We'll save Lola Bunny for last.
Lola.
That's why I just wrote like, I don't know if this is the right word, but it just seemed like less magical. Like it was like the first one is just so good. I rewatched it and I wasn't really sure if it would hold up, and it is so good. It's like I love the Looney Tunes characters. All the dialogue is perfect. I mean, Michael Jordan's not a great actor, but like I don't know. It just felt like
I believe I can fly.
Okay, so this is like a really annoying thing that I feel like all modern movies are doing. They're like, how do we make this modern? Oh, we just digitize everything. And so that's like so annoying. Like everybody is doing that. And somebody had mentioned, I've never seen it, but it's like Ready Player One with all the movies and stuff. I have never seen that movie, but I hated that. I hated like the whole going back in time, seeing all the other movies. Like I thought this was a Looney Tunes movie, not an every other fucking Warner Brothers movie.
I totally got that whole that whole vibe. Like Ready Player One vibe was instantly what popped in my head when all of a sudden the audience starts showing up and it's pretty much the Warner's IPs, the Warner Brothers Studio IPs.
When in Ready Player One, when all those other people are showing up, it's part of the plot. Like it's part of it makes sense.
Yeah.
This is just I'm just gonna say it now. My favorite review I saw on Letterboxd, and I must have seen 1,000 people say the exact same thing, was just #ad was their entire review.
Yeah, that makes no sense. The Looney Tunes are just so great, and the Monstars so amazing in the first movie, and then they just like made them digital monsters now, and like evil computer. Like I thought this is a basketball fucking Looney Tunes movie, so it was really terrible. Okay, so Lola Bunny. I only really wanted to watch it to see what they did with non-sexy Lola Bunny.
Well, yeah, like first off, like GRIZZ, what is up? What did they do to Lola Bunny?
Yeah, I don't know. This seemed like a weird take.
Like she's totally just, I don't know, just this pissed off, like
she looks
hates
grumpy.
everything, grumpy.
That looks
character.
like a badass right there.
I don't know.
About to tear some shit up on the court.
I don't know. They definitely need to rethink this Lola Bunny thing.
Yeah, this is a weird casting choice.
Yeah, weird casting choice.
I don't know. I think it could have been weirder.
Go ahead, Jen. Oh, there it is.
Did I just make a hole in one?
That is a movie I would watch.
I like the second cheeks that we all have.
Yeah, we all have the second cheeks in there still. Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out. So there you go.
I'll teach you how to get rid of that. It's a very easy thing to do.
Are you lying?
No, I'm serious. It's really easy. Really easy.
Teach me how to do that.
There you go.
Next show. Wait. Okay. Yeah, they just made her like a regular ass character. Like they took all of her personality out of it. Like, fine, you don't want to dress sexy, that's cool. But like the voice wasn't even like the same. She didn't talk. I guess it's like
different
or whatever.
Different actress.
Yeah, but like
25 years later or whatever. When was it? 96, right?
95?
I think it was 96.
It might have been 96. I forget.
It was 96.
Long time ago. It was a long time ago.
The problem with this movie, though, like really, is the fact that it's like there was no need for it. There was no need for a new Space Jam. Anyone who like truly knows me knows how much I love Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers. Like people have their Disney, but like I have Looney Tunes. Like I've got everything Looney Tunes. But let's be real, okay? Looney Tunes, like depending on the audience you're going after, there's not enough out there for young children to really know about the Looney Tunes because they've censored so much of the Looney Tunes cartoons that they don't even really air them. And you know, I guess if you have Boomerang, you know, if you have Boomerang, you can watch some Looney Tunes. You can get it on YouTube and stuff. But really, Looney Tunes aren't very relevant. And the story of like Space Jam and how they compiled everything was like very small hints of the first film. Like I was watching it going, so is this after the first Space Jam? Or is this, you know, because they'd give you hints of like,
they made some references.
They make some references to the past, but they didn't, not enough to make you think like this was almost like, you know, X amount of years later and they need to have, you know, this all needs to happen again. And like you said, it was like like a movie about a bad dad, right? That's just too hard on his kid. And really, there's just no relevance to anything in this film. Like it almost like the film really doesn't make sense to me. It just was just like, hey, I loved Space Jam growing up. Like that's another thing. Like movies don't have the soundtracks that they used to have. Like,
oh my God,
R. Kelly, like that was the thing. Like, I believe I can fly, blah 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 blah. Pee on people, and then like you have like Titanic had freaking Celine Dion. Like all the movies had other pairing media that made these movies cool. Like it was just how it was. And being a kid in 1996, you know, however old you were, but I mean, we're missing that. So trying to bring something like Space Jam back doesn't work. The science doesn't work for it because they're not following the same equation.
No, it could have worked. It could have had they even attempted to do anything like the first Space Jam, but they didn't. They, you know, like you said, no, the soundtrack. I don't remember a single song from the new one. Like I know that there was music playing. None of it stuck with me, but everybody remembers Quad City DJ's theme song for Space Jam.
Yeah,
everybody. That is iconic, and this had none of that. That's one of my all-time favorite soundtracks growing up. I loved the Space Jam soundtrack so much. And then, you know, you have a great juxtaposition. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, two of the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan is obviously the best. Everyone knows it. LeBron knows it. Everyone knows it. Yes. But still, LeBron's one of the best of all time, and he's the perfect person for that role this time around. Except they didn't approach it as the Looney Tunes needing LeBron's help. LeBron needed help, and he settles for the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was just like, where am I? Bugs Bunny, you're here? Okay. And then it was just like Looney Tunes slapstick stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, I need a basketball team.
Yeah, and like you're telling me that like there's one point in the movie where he meets the Justice League after they've accidentally blown up some stuff. Daffy Duck screws up and blows up some stuff. You're telling me that the Justice League were in this movie were very pissed about this, and they're like, "Hey, get out of here, guys! You can't be here destroying things." You're telling me that if LeBron James tells them, "Hey, my son was kidnapped, and I have to win a basketball game to get him back," you're telling me Superman's not going to help out LeBron James?
For real?
Come on,
he would have been freaking MVP. That's it. He would have destroyed it.
This movie would have been a lot shorter, and probably
would have been a lot shorter.
Probably.
And you know, on top of that, I'm being super negative, but like, you know, I don't hate that I watched the movie. It's another one of those like, okay, fine, it was a movie. At the end of the day, I'm not any worse for having seen it. But man, they just made some really dumb decisions. Like in the first one, the other players that had their talent stolen were such an important part. And like they had great montages showing Charles Barkley and Muggsy Bogues and Patrick Ewing screwing up and being bad at everything because all their talent was stolen. And then in this one, we see LeBron James's son like use freaking scanning technology of the future to generate these players in his video game.
Yeah. They weren't even the real players. Like before, there was like they took the real players. These were just like computer scanned images.
Versions of them.
I mean, was it cool though to at least see some of your Looney Tunes characters on the screen again though?
Yes.
Does anyone have any favorite?
Yes, my favorite is Tweety Bird. He's such a little badass in these movies. He didn't take shit from me.
Look at that. That's one tough ass looking Tweety Bird right there.
Yeah. Sorry about the fat head going around. You have to teach me how to Photoshop.
Coincidentally, Tweety Bird is voiced by Bob Bergen, and that is the only voice actor from the original Space Jam who returned for the sequel.
Really?
That I did not know.
that.
Fun fact, GRIZZ.
For the Looney
Cheers
Tunes
to
characters.
GRIZZ.
There might have been other ones, but Bob Bergen, who was originally Porky Pig and voiced Porky Pig for like 30 years, didn't even get to voice Porky Pig in this one. Just Tweety Bird.
Why? He did whoever did Porky Pig did a pretty
They did fine. The other voice actors were fine for those characters. Not
except for
right
Lola
on those.
Bunny. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was garbage.
I'm glad I watched it just so when we talked about the trailer, I was like, I don't like how they made Lola Bunny not sexy, but I will give her personality a chance. Well, I gave it a chance and I fucking hated it, and fuck that movie.
I think the
So
biggest
I don't
travesty.
think the movie popped for Jen. I think she's thinking it was fucking garbage.
The
Some may
biggest-
even say that Jen just flat.
Yes, definitely. But the biggest travesty to me
Fucking garbage.
was
Have
that
another sip, Jen. Let's get the
WB
feelings out.
WB was clearly trying to show, look at all these great properties we have.
Yeah.
Look at all these awesome things we have. And the biggest travesty is that they still think Game of Thrones is one of those great properties after the way they botched the last season. Why they did like 30 Game of Thrones references.
They did do a lot of
Move
Game of
on.
Thrones references.
You screwed it up. Get over it. Sorry. I'm off
You
my
okay?
high.
You all right?
Get over
See?
it, guys.
You all right?
This
You need
movie
to
made
go
all
walk
very
outside for a minute there?
Yes.
When do we get POPXP, the animated movie? We're storyboarding. We hired Dan Fraga, well-known storyboarder. We're doing it. Billy Tucci's writing the script right now for the POPXP animated, and Jen is working on the score for the film as well. It's a lot of death metal, hatred, candle burning, satanic stuff. So it should be a good time. Should be a real good time. And GRIZZ is gonna just smile at everyone and keep everyone positive.
I might do some voices.
There you
Some
go.
voices for the animated series.
What's the plot?
I don't know. Find out whatever the hell Jen hates. I don't know. What the hell?
Space
What's
Jam
in-
2 didn't need a plot. Why do we need one?
Yeah.
Um,
So let me ask. All right. So did this movie pop?
No.
Absolutely not. I'd give it
It was-
negative pop if I could.
So is this getting like negative 25 gens
At least, if not.
at least? You got that down there, TJ?
I'm thinking this might be the worst movie we've watched so far.
It
It's-
was
Since I joined the show.
by far.
And it makes it worse that it was a sequel to one of the best movies ever made. Like, that makes
Well,
it.
Okay, well,
I wouldn't go that far,
tamp it
but
down a little
like
bit.
Space Jam.
this Space Jam
Yeah.
dominates over this garbage.
For sure.
Yes. Even the movie poster is cooler in the first one.
And fuck this Lola Bunny shit, huh? Fucking Lola Bunny bullshit. What the fuck is that about? I don't know, right, Jen? Fuck that.
I wish they
fuck
made
that
her
garbage.
some tough. I guess they should supposed to
She
be.
was tough. She was tough in this.
Yeah, she was tough. You know what's fucking tough? Someone we know. Oh, we know
Segue.
a tough motherfucker. We know a tough motherfucker. He's served this country. He served your imaginations, right? He fed your mind warriors, blood, sweat, and tears, no mercy. Everyone, welcome POPXP's very own Billy Tucci to the Week of Pop. What up, Tucci?
Got my monitor over here. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
So, Jennifer, you fucking hated it.
I fucking hated it, but like,
And I also am probably the biggest Barbara Streisand fan in comics, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Just say it, bro.
Okay.
okay,
Don't just say it. Sing it.
Swing it! My new nickname should be not Teen Sensation. I got to fix that, but Funny Girl Billy Tucci.
Oh, damn.
Why
I
not?
don't care who thought that.
I don't care
No.
for at all. Hello.
Hello.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Doing good, man. So what does this
Doing great.
make tonight? How many streams did you have today?
Oh, Jiminy Cricket. I think this is my third, or maybe fourth. But I think me, JC Vaughn, are going to go on after this closes and talk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you guys going to chat about?
I don't know, you.
What?
What?
Let's stop it. Come on.
Baby.
You guys are nuts. You're nuts. So SHI Omnibus Volume 1 for the viewers out there on Twitch and in YouTube land. Billy Tucci's SHI Omnibus Volume 1 is crushing the scene right now.
It is
Absolutely
live.
crushing the scene.
It is
How long have you been
live.
putting this together?
What's that?
How long have you been putting this omnibus together?
Well, since I do all the work, And I put it together. I do all the math and stuff, but not Debbie. Debbie's been doing it for like a month, I guess. Put it together for a month. The book's done. The book's all done. I just had to figure out if Chris Claremont's intro goes first, or Stan Sakai intro goes first. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
we got an afterword and an intro from Stan Sakai and Chris Claremont from back in the day.
Name drop.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I was trying. I was trying to get mine done as well. I'm like, do I do Todd McFarlane intro or do I do the Billy Tucci intro? I don't know. But yeah, man, you're freaking shit. 76,000 on
Where are we now?
Indiegogo. You're at 7. You're about to hit 77,000 on Indiegogo.
Let's see if we can get them up to 77,000 while we're
and the Kickstarter. We're over 35 grand on Kickstarter, and that Kickstarter is 24 hours.
Wow.
And the Indiegogo is 48 hours. So in less than 48 hours, we're over 111.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
That's doing really good.
All because of you guys. Thank you all. So
couldn't have done it without you, Billy.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without any of them. So thank you.
No, the campaign looks great. The book looks amazing. Look how amazing this book looks.
Oh, who made that?
I don't know. Who made that?
Nile Scala.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't do that. That looks amazing.
488 pages.
488 plus end caps. I mean, end sheets. Probably another 4 end sheets.
Look at this. First page.
And now,
the Way of the Warrior #1 controversy right here. When this hit the stands, my mom was like, "Niall, what are you reading?"
I've been looking for a girl to do that cosplay.
It's a comic.
94. No one will.
No one would do it in 94.
They won't even do it today.
No,
they definitely won't do it today.
Deb did do it. She posted. She had clothes on though, but she did pose for that.
It's too bad.
Leave it.
I know.
That's too bad.
If I had it, I'd share it with you, Jen.
Oh no!
Oh no!
She just yelled at me because I'm like, I came downstairs. I was on Peter Cimetti's show, and I'm like, and I came downstairs. I'm like, where are you? And she's not home. So I called her. So she's dropping my son and one of his friends off at my friend, and I'm like, well, go get ice cream. And she's like, I'm tired, and I'm pissed because I just ran through a red light, and they bagged me. I'm like,
oh no. All the more reason to get ice cream, though.
Yeah.
What kind of ice cream were you going to get?
I was thinking of the, it's dairy free, but I forget what it is, but it's made with almond milk, and it's the
cashew caramel.
Yo, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that shit is so good.
What the fuck?
God, it's so good.
What? Know that?
What?
That's exactly it. And then you get that.
Shit.
Oh my God, right?
Billy does it weird. He just
That's what I was doing. He's like,
that ice cream is so good.
Oh my God. And then when you find the caramel, it's like a fucking surprise. Like, oh my God.
it's like a treasure hunt.
More cashews. I would put more cashews in it.
Have you had this ice cream, Grizz?
I have not, but it sounds amazing.
I know. I want some.
Dude. It is bitching.
Oh, it's dairy free too?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've sent you a picture of it before, Niall.
Did you send me? You might have. You sent me something dairy free.
It is so good. It is.
I think
so
you did.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my! I eat a whole thing.
Oh shit! Look at this right here. Look at this right here. I got my Andrew Wilson. I got my $1,200 bonus. Congratulations on that bonus. I'm sure it's well deserved.
Well done.
I am pledging Billy for the omnibus for SHI. Are you taking him to 77,000, Andrew?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be incredible.
That would be pretty crazy. A little pressure.
So I got an idea today, and so I was on Near Mint Collectibles show, and Near Mint, it's all about omnibuses and stuff like that. And people were suggesting we do the oversized Marvel omnibus size, which is, I think it's 7. I got it right here, 7.75 by 11.25. So it's bigger than the standard 6 by 9 by 10 comic. It's oversized.
Yeah.
And I just hit that with Debbie with the idea, and she not too happy. I'm like, let's get the prices. So I called my guy for the prices. I called API Printing to get prices for it. And I'm like, so that might be a stretch goal. But Debbie's like, it's not going to fit in the U.S. priority box. And we're going to get killed with shipping. That's me doing Debbie. Doesn't it sound like that, Jennifer?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
I'm glad you didn't ask me that question. I wouldn't even. JC says, "Oh, I love that," but then he
JC's
says,
on board.
"That's what I was telling you months ago, Billy."
Is that what you were telling me? Well, the Overstreet guide to collecting comics is not that size, is it, Old Bean? So I got to go find a Marvel book. I don't buy Marvel books because I think they're crap now. But I'll go to my local comic shop tomorrow and see if he's got one, and I'll bring the FedEx box with me and shove it in and see if it fits.
Yeah, bring a box and shove it in.
Yeah.
Or if you're interested, Jen knows a lot about sacks.
Yeah, you can ship
So
it in a
if you need to
sack.
ship everything in sacks, we can do that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, where's the sack? Oh God, I've lost the sack. Okay.
We start every show with Jen showing us what's in her sack.
I don't know how to take this, JC. Come visit me. I have a bunch.
Okay.
No.
Maybe I'll come by tomorrow, Jeff. We'll have lunch.
There you go.
We'll do lunch.
So let's actually get into this though. So for the viewers out there that aren't familiar with this and the the omnibus and everything, what are they getting with the 488 pages?
All right, well, thank you for asking, Nile. What you get for the 488 pages is you get the first 16 issues of SHI, including the 3-issue Tomoe miniseries by Dan Mishkin, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Amanda Connor that interlaces and intertwines between the Way of the Warrior story. And it's something I'm really proud of. You'll see my artwork that actually progresses. And you can see some of those pages from when I was 26, when I decided to self-publish for the first time, and how the books, I feel, just got so much better, so much more professional. And it's a very important part of my life, probably amongst the greatest years of my life. And it was just such an amazing time of discovery and basically doing whatever you wanted. That's what we did, is that we would do whatever we wanted and tell these stories that nobody else was telling. And I'm real excited. There's a bunch of extras in it as well. The extras include things like the original SHI drawings I did. There's a progression of an anatomy of a page, if you will, like the rough drawing of a page and then the final drawing of it before it went to color. And then we'll throw the color page on there too next to it. Cover galleries, bunch of covers that in between the chapters, and again the introduction by Chris Claremont. That's the sketch editions, which are sold out on Indiegogo, I believe. All 50 of them are gone. So it's something I'm real proud of. It's a pristine format. It's got a dust jacket. Everyone gets a dust jacket now. All of you guys who got back to physical, who got the omnibus edition, will now get a dust jacket with it. You'll also get a sewn-in satin ribbon bookmark. And you get a trading card, Nile. Hopefully Jennifer won't hate it. You get a omnibus trading card that Nile did today. And now we're moving forward to our next stretch goal, which will be, what, $90,000?
$90,000, right? That's
90,
the Deathwalk sticker?
Yeah, and everyone's going to get the 5-inch vinyl sticker of that Deathwalk image right there. So pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to talk to Debbie about the next stretch goal, and that is to make that a bigger oversize if it's affordable. So.
Then you also have the ash can of SHI Sakura.
Yep, I'm on page 16 right now. That's our book that's coming out that's launching. It's just a rough stage of it.
Still looks good.
Still looks nice.
It looks like shit, but it'll be nice. That's I'm on page 16 of that. I'll finish that tomorrow. And our goal going forward is starting with this campaign right here, every book that Crusade Comics will put out and launch on Kickstarter and Indiegogo will be done before we even launch.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So maybe next week because we have Terrificon, but the week after next, I'm going to send it to the printer for proofs, for the proofing. And then by the time this campaign ends on the 20th of August, I hope we can pull the trigger and start printing that book. And then if we can start printing the book around the 20th of October, 25th of October, 23rd, 20, whatever around then quite possibly, probably we can start fulfilling this comic book, start fulfilling these orders at the end of September.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that'd be great.
That's fantastic turnaround.
Yeah. That's the goal. Right now we have for November that we're saying everyone gets it in November, but Debbie is, Debbie's like, well, we'll see. But I'm the optimist. She's the realist of it, but I'm the optimist. So.
Hey, well, you never know if everything goes as planned, right? Because you got to get you're planning what, Sakura for late October, early November?
No, late October.
Yeah.
And that's our late October book or campaign. And if we do late October, then we'll probably be able to ship that book in January of 2022.
Oh, nice.
And then comes Zombie Sama 2.
Zombie Sama.
And then JC Vaughn's and SHI Gatecrasher follows that.
Oh,
lots of fun, weird, wacky stuff, guys.
Yes. Calamity Gannon says,
maybe
I hope you can reach that goal and above, Billy.
What? Oh, sorry. And maybe Jennifer Van Damsel cosplay cover, maybe, if she wants to, but
you keep saying that.
All right, we got one, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like
do it.
I don't know, Billy. I feel like she doesn't really want to do it.
I don't think she wants to do it either. I know.
I don't feel like she wants to.
I thought she loved me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, here we go, right? Is it coming?
Oh.
I'm going to do it, whether you want me to or not. I'll do the naked one.
No, GRIZZ is doing that.
Cover. We would definitely
don't steal my thunder, Jen. That was my thing.
Yeah.
That was going to be the GRIZZ variant cover. Cosplay cover.
He's going to grow his beard extra long so it goes all the way down.
You split it down the middle.
Oh, my God. So disturbing.
Oh, nice. Well, Brinsler says hell yes to the cosplay cover.
Yeah.
See, Jennifer?
So, but what do you think,
Let me know what character you want me to do.
I think you should do Hotaru, her daughter.
Oh, okay. Hotaru.
I have to get my omnibus so I can read all of it.
I'll get you one. Don't worry.
I'll open it in my
sack.
Oh, the sack is great.
So what are we talking about? What happening in the week? What's been happening in the week of Pop?
Did you watch Space Jam 2?
No, I didn't see Space Jam 1.
What? How'd you
Really?
That was like that had to be like at the hype of when you were at conventions back then.
I'm 54 years old. So back when that movie came out, I was 34 years old. Think I'm going to go to movies and see Space Jam?
My parents did.
1996. You weren't.
96. All right, so I was 20.
You were 26.
No, so you're
96. Yeah. I was 29, becoming 30.
You might have skipped it at that age.
Yeah.
No way. It's.
I mean, I wouldn't have.
I didn't see that before. I had no one to go to see you with anyway.
Oh, geez.
Niall, let's go to the movie with me. Jeff Vaughn. I asked JC Vaughn if he wanted to go. He said no.
I could believe that.
TJ pushed me out of get it away, weirdo.
Yeah, TJ
Are you a fan of the Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the Looney Tunes.
You'll definitely want to avoid Space Jam 2 New Legacy.
Yeah, don't watch Space Jam 2.
If you're a fan of the Looney Tunes, that will be a disappointment.
No, you know what's good? If you're a fan of the Looney Tunes, I'll give it to HBO Max with the new Looney Tunes series that they have on there, because they're really all they're doing is just redoing where they left off with the cinematic shorts.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds really stupid. Like I was listening to you to y'all's review of it. How's that, Jen? Y'all's review. Listen to y'all's review of it.
I don't even say y'all.
I say y'all.
Chris says, "Hey y'all."
Hey y'all.
You know,
like, hi y'all.
Hey y'all.
It's the GRIZZ.
It's the GRIZZ.
I'd give y'all a yeehaw, but my mic would cut out. I'd get too loud.
Because you can't not do it loud.
You can't do a yeehaw quietly.
There's only one volume for you.
So Space Jam 2 sucked. That's what we reviewed. For me, I think, honestly, just a little preview. I think I don't know what my views maybe not be the best on the few things we have tonight. But starting off with Space Jam, definitely didn't pop, Billy. Did not pop.
Oh, no.
GRIZZ did it pop?
No, Space Jam 2 did not pop.
Even GRIZZ didn't like it.
Wow. So Jen, did it pop? Well, you hate everything, right?
Correct.
I mean, this is what I especially hated this one.
You did.
Yeah.
What did she say, Niall?
What does she say?
Yeah.
Well, she seems to say. He's not on enough, so it's like really great. He thinks it's good.
I know.
He loves it. Yes.
I do.
I thought it was the best thing I made when I originally made that. Like,
it's like the best thing ever.
The best thing ever. So where do we go from here, Billy? Where do we go from here?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec
on
YouTube while I'm drawing.
Yeah.
I can't. I just love that show. Do you guys like? Do you like that
great
show? Or
show.
do you hate that show?
No, I like Parks and Rec. I think
Jumping the gun.
loved it. Where I'm like,
Oh, you need to love it. And that's like that comes out once every
Yeah.
year.
We have to dust off the cobwebs every time we use that one.
I do like 30 Rock better though.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I really like 30 Rock.
30 Rock's really good too.
Yeah.
30 Rock. Wow. Talk about it. 30 Rock. Wow. Great show. Wow.
Do you like that show? I never. Seen
I do like 30 Rock. I
it.
thought
I
it was
never
good.
watched it.
I think I actually like Third Rock from the Sun a little better.
Oh my god, they're gonna. I recently rewatched that show. It is so good. I love John Lithgow though.
He's a great actor.
He is wonderful. I
He's a
absolutely
great
love
actor. Billy's like, I don't give a fuck.
What
He's like,
definitely
no.
I'm not against it. I'm not against 30 Rock. I mean, I've seen a few episodes of it, but I like John Lithgow. Gow.
I've got a question for Billy. You know, obviously you're super busy with your omnibus coming out and all that. Do you have time to read anything? Are there any books that you've been reading that you're really excited about?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm reading the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood novel right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading The Crowded Hour, a book about Theodore Roosevelt on going up San Juan Hill. And reading The Steel Bonnets about my ancestors in Scotland.
Ooh, nice.
I know. I saw a cat. Yes, she is definitely Leslie Knope. She's perfect.
Checkpoint. See,
Points is
checkpoint.
on with
Gets it.
Billy.
So,
Billy,
yeah,
misses
that's-
out.
what about you, Grizz? What are you reading?
I only have time to read the stuff for this show. Like
We do a lot of stuff.
we do a lot of stuff.
I know you guys get a lot of homework.
Yeah, and
But you get a lot
I'm
of
usually
homework.
pretty happy about it.
And
Uh,
Adam's reading like baby books.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully,
How to raise a
you
child.
haven't heard, have you? Today was supposed to be the day.
I thought,
No.
I thought it was
Actually,
yesterday.
yesterday was supposed to be the day.
Yesterday, yeah.
We're hoping for the best, Adam. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah, if you're listening out there, we miss you.
He's definitely not listening.
Papa Bear loves you.
You did last week. Why do you get to
Jennifer,
talk
you
about it?
drink?
Got a baby now.
Jennifer, you drinking?
Yeah, didn't you see she smiled a couple times?
Oh, I've seen Jennifer. I've seen Jennifer drink,
Oh yeah, I got real wasted at San Diego. I was very.
and in San Antonio too, or wherever that was too.
Oh yeah, I got.
And I
Real,
drove your truck home with everybody. I drove us all.
yeah.
Well, I drove us. There was like I don't know, five of us or so. We went to dinner, and Jen's like, "Hey, woo!" I'm like, "Okay, I'll drive."
It was.
I'll drive.
Yeah, I'll drive. I can drive. I hate you.
I was young. What can I say?
No,
Young.
you had fun. We're like, and then went to the hotel. It was great. We had a good time.
Yeah, we definitely had a good time. I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been that drunk in a while.
Drunk Jen is an anomaly.
Drunk Jen is awesome. We got to do a show, Drunk Jen.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
We should get who else? Niall. We should all just get bombed on a show. Well,
No.
tomorrow night on the POPXP, it's going to be me, Debbie, the Politos, and Jeff Smith and his wife Vijaya for a San Diego Comic-Con happy hour, and we're just going to get liquored up.
You think? Are you guys gonna get liquored up?
I'll send in invites out to everybody secretly. You guys can all pop in.
I told her, I was like, why don't you come on with me? But she's mad at me anyways, so she won't do it.
Yeah, Farrah won't come on, right?
What?
Farrah won't come on. I'm sorry, Pharaoh won't come on.
Farrah.
Pharaoh.
Farrah.
Pharaoh Nile.
Yeah, she
When
tells
they're
you
eating
like,
an
you can't even say
orange.
my name.
I can't say her name. Billy can say it right because they're from New York.
Yeah.
So they say the right. I guess I say Farrah more with an air. Farrah.
And then she yells at him. It's not my
Yeah.
name.
She's like, Billy, can you believe you can't even fucking say my name right? He can do any other fucking voice in the world. He can do any fucking accent. He can do all these fucking voices. He can't even fucking do my voice.
You can't say my fucking name.
She's watching this show right now. You're really
She
gonna.
probably
She's
is watching
super
right
happy
now.
about this.
She's
Let's
totally
go.
watching right now.
Love her.
She is the best, though. She is a saint.
She
that
is
woman.
the best.
God bless her. God bless her heart. Bless her heart, that one.
What do you think she's going to think of this segment, Niall?
Well,
She's gonna say it popped.
more than likely, she's going to say it popped. She's probably going to give me a big hug when I see her.
Is there anything else she might say?
There might be something she'll throw. I might have something thrown at me. I don't
think
know.
Billy
What
might
do you
be
think?
fishing for the hated it
I wanna
again.
see it.
Oh. And she may just.
Sorry.
Billy loves it. That makes it just so good.
It's the little things that make me laugh.
Yeah, I like
All right,
that.
so we talked about Space Jam, which is a piece of shit.
Yes.
What else?
That's it. We
That's
went
all we
through
got to
we
so
went
far.
through there. We got into the
You were on
Space
for
Jam.
an hour?
No, we started at 9:30. We started at 9:30, bro. Because usually the professionals are on, so we let you guys rap, and then we come on and do our thing. So we talked a little that.
Great.
We ride on your coattails.
Yeah.
TJ, so TJ, you going to be at ScotchCon? We got to do ScotchCon live next week, Nile.
Ooh, ScotchCon. TJ's going, right? TJ's going to be at Terrificon?
TJ's going to be there, I hope. Me,
I think
Grand
he's going.
Nolan are going to be there. Rock and Damo are going to be there. I'm bringing Scotch.
I'll be there.
Oh, look at this. You already got a DD.
Yeah.
Man, I want to go to a con with Billy. Let me tell you something about Billy.
What's DD?
Okay.
What's DD?
This motherfucker can
Designated
drink.
driver.
Designated driver. This motherfucker can drink, but like he just can keep drinking. So like when I'm like, you're my brother, I love you, man.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I fucking love you. I'm sure everyone else will be passed out and he'll still just be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. You've got quite the tolerance.
I used to have that superpower, but then I lost a bunch of weight. Now I have no tolerance whatsoever.
Yeah, me and me, TJ, Rock Damo, we all drink. We have a good time.
Yeah, it's
And
good
an old cat. You know, because Jennifer, you did Dragon Con, right? When I was there, but I didn't see you at all. You were busy. You were a rock star there.
I've never worked Dragon Con. I've been twice, but it was just to go. But
Did you go? Did you cosplay?
Yeah, I did. That's
Because I don't think I saw. I was there with Old Cap. They gave us this amazing room, this suite. They gave me like a giant suite, and then so I flew in. I think I got in like 1 o'clock, and then Old Cap was there. Me and Old Cap finished off a bag of Lay's potato chips and a fifth of scotch one morning. And I had to get up early and work. Just drinking, but you should have came. We had an awesome. Like I said, they gave me this giant room. It was incredible.
If you would call me tomorrow and you're like, come to Terrificon, and I'll be like, I'm there. You just got to invite me. I don't have any friends, so anytime
doesn't matter that Nile invited her like 20, 30 times.
He's not even gonna be there. He's got a baby party.
I know,
kids.
I always
am going to
Jennifer, though. We all went last time I saw you. That was
New York.
No, New York was after San Diego, right?
No, Jen said she's going to New York.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to New York.
Heck yes.
You better get your shit booked now.
I know. I need
it all gets done.
Oh, can you even buy badges?
I can't get them.
You can't.
They only give me 4 of them, and they're already accounted for. But you should be able to get a pro badge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kat just invited her to New York.
I know, she's by herself. She's your booth
Right
babe.
now,
Kat is your what? What did she say she was?
Her booth babe.
Booth babe.
No, before that, she was
My
your
designated driver.
DP.
No. She was her
someone
Leslie
from a TV show.
Oh, her Leslie No.
Leslie No.
That's an all around.
From 30 Rock.
Whatever you need.
No, Leslie's from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, from 30 Rock. Just seeing who's paying attention.
Oh Lord, here comes Jin's diatribe against children.
I know, right? It's horrible.
My kids never bothered you, did they?
What?
My kids never bothered you, did they?
No, but I've only met him once when we had dinner at Buca de Beppo after San Diego.
Yeah, and they were well behaved, kind of, right?
What?
I hope they were well behaved. They're animals.
They're not babies, They can talk and they go to the bathroom by adopted
That's where Jen draws the line. They have to.
So your kids are cool once they can
sentences.
talk and they can shit in the toilet. But besides
I'll
that,
adopt a kid, but it needs to be 6 is when they're potty
Let's
trained.
be real, Jen. You want a 12-year-old?
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. One that already knows how to clean the house and stuff.
Yeah. She's gonna be a great mom.
I know.
That's awesome.
That is great. That's
Fantastic.
great. Yeah,
You should watch Space Jam 2 to learn about how to be a good parent.
Yeah, that's true. If you ever wonder if you're a bad dad, you should watch Space Jam 2.
And if you're anything like LeBron, you're a terrible father.
So what's going on in the Week of Pop next week, Niall? What kind of homework are you going to give these people?
I don't know. We
haven't got
can't
there
give
yet.
that away. We can't give that away.
Yeah,
We don't
San
even
Diego
know.
right now. San Diego's live, and we just made our website live at BillyTucci.com. We have our San Diego Comic-Con specials, but like no one's talking about Comic-Con
No.
at home this year.
No one's talking about it. There was no hype this week
Nope.
for San Diego. Well,
Yeah.
none of the big two aren't doing anything. I don't believe.
No,
they're doing
I got a
anything.
panel tomorrow. The panel that we made, and I don't know if I can find. Maybe TJ, can you find it to see if I got a panel? I do. It's the SHI. I don't know, 25th anniversary panel or something like that. The Warrior Returns panel that we shot on the POPXP, and I got no notification when it is. Anything.
Yeah, no, they're not hyping it. Last year it was like such a huge thing. Remember, we did so much shit that whole week, just San Diego Comic-Con stuff. And this year it's like no one's doing anything. I have no clue what they even did. Besides the videos that, I had to produce a couple creators and whatnot, their panels. You did your panel. I think JC did his panel. But I don't know, man. I think it's because they're doing something. But then remember they said they were going to do something later on in the year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's in November, and that's I think what everybody's.
The website says that they're not doing any live stuff till 2022. If you go on their website, it says that. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, we'll see. We need to get everything back to normal. I want to go to San Diego with GRIZZ.
I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. I've never
Neither
been to New York Comic-Con for that matter.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Oh, you got another booth, babe.
There you go.
And you got to 77K.
Shut up.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys.
Nice.
Good work,
Thank
everybody.
you all. Hot diggity dog.
There you go, brother. Look at that. Nice. 77K. That's crazy, dude. What a great, awesome fans out there. Partners.
Thank you, guys.
Partners, not just backers. These are partners, getting the books out there,
Yes.
bringing these stories back out because it's such a great series you created, my man.
Oh,
Freaking
God love
awesome.
you. Thank you, Scott.
Freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Got my
Send me
collection
some
right.
reference pictures and stuff.
What's that, Jennifer?
Send me some reference pictures and stuff. Like
I will.
Reference,
I will.
reference and stuff. I'm ready. I'm getting in the gym.
He is stoked for this.
Muscle arms.
Yeah, I went back to the gym this week. I feel
Sore
I feel
elbows.
great.
Right? Your elbows are still sore or something like that?
My elbows are
Your
still.
elbows. Oh. His elbows are still sore.
I'm really
I
bad.
don't know what kind of workout you're doing, but if it's working for you.
And then we're gonna do legs on Saturday.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna dominate leg day.
Dude, I don't know, man. I died.
We talked about this. I used to weigh 470 pounds, and I've lost 200 pounds.
Wow.
But my
God
legs,
bless
Yeah.
you.
my legs haven't noticed that yet, so they're still capable of holding 200 more pounds of weight.
I don't know, dude.
We're
I'm not
gonna
gonna
kill it.
squat you, so we're gonna have to make sure it's not.
Chris, how tall are you?
6
Whoa.
foot.
Well, okay.
True
Me too.
story. True
Me too.
story. Dude, Jen is a beast at the gym. It's so fun. Also, she wears light up shoes.
Yeah.
You got some LA gears?
What? No, they're
Sketcher?
LA
They're
gears.
$15 at Walmart in the children's section.
The best part is when Jen starts to struggle, she grunts like Eric Cartman from South Park.
So they just make fun of me, which makes me laugh, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
I've had a great time going to the gym with Jeff and Kat.
It's so
They
good.
both make me laugh. I'm like real pissed that I have to be there because it sucks. And they're like, come on, you can do it. I'm like, I can't do it. But they're very positive. They encourage me.
Nice.
And they don't make fun of me when I have to go down and weight because I can't do it anymore.
Hey, that's what you should be going. You got to go up and then down. That's how that's how to do it.
Really?
Yeah. You got to you step your weight.
Okay.
Depends on what you're building. If you want to get real big and jacked.
Jen's building muscles.
Anywhere I can get.
building muscles.
She's building an empire.
That's
And
shit.
TJ found the panel. Thank you. 1
There you go.
p.m. What the hell is Greenwich Mean Time? That's UK. Oh, so it's 1 p.m. Eastern time.
It's 1
no,
p.m. Pacific, right?
So that's 4.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Are you going to watch your panel?
I don't know. Can people comment?
No. Well, I don't know if they can comment. It's not live.
I might watch it and just have it streaming so they show that at least one person watched it.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I never got an email from them. I don't see it anywhere. You know, I don't see any of the news sites covering it. You guys didn't cover it on the Weekend Pop.
What?
We just did.
What?
Why do you think you're on here, bro?
Yeah.
You don't want. I figure you don't want to talk about all the other stuff we're doing.
I'm
I
going to
figure
share.
we'll
I'm going to
have
share
you
my website. No, I do. I want to. Let me share my
on.
website.
No.
We got a new website design. It
Is
launched.
it finished? It's launched.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was officially launched yet. You didn't even tell me that. Always the last to know. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Let me do.
I know that feel, bro.
I'm sorry to take over the show.
That's fine. You know, we watched another show, Billy.
There it is. Oh, what'd you see? So here's our new website, BillyTucci.com, brand spanking new. These things are really cool. They flip, so you can go to the campaigns and stuff, right?
Well, look at that.
So then you have so Comic-Con at home. Go there now, and this goes. Look at these are our specials. So we have this. Oh, it didn't go. The page didn't switch, Scala.
What?
Hey, hot diggity dog. Hang on.
Damn it. Fix that. Fucking hot mess.
Hot mess.
Hot mess.
It's like Texas hot, right, GRIZZ?
Damn right.
It's been raining like every day for like 3 weeks.
It hasn't made it that much cooler though. It's the lows, still been like 85 every day at minimum.
It went with the theme. Billy, you are a hoot and a half.
Thank you, Catherine. You're already one of my new best friends. I can't wait to hang out with you.
When's Kat coming on the show?
Yeah.
We're just
I
going to
think
invite
she's
her on.
welcome.
No Jen, no GRIZZ. We're going to have Kat on just a traditional POPXP Billy Tucci and Niles show.
There you go.
If there's a week I have to miss, you should have Kat on because she's going to be just as positive about stuff as I am.
She's more positive than you.
She's
are.
even more positive than I
Yeah.
am.
All right, so these are the SBCC exclusives.
Yeah, so we have our, Shiwei the Warrior gallery book. It's 48 pages, full color of some of your favorite images from Shiwei the Warrior, including cool-ass covers and panels. And then we have our sketch cover, a Haikyo blank sketch edition, which we've never done before, only $20. And then one that I draw on, that's 100. I think there's like 25 of those. That's it. Oh, no, 52 of them for the 52nd anniversary. And then a print. San Diego Comic-Con print signed and then some of our older items that we had. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's just,
Would you look at that?
would you look at all
Would you
that?
just look at it?
Yeah,
Would
there's
you look
the
at
non
it?
Jennifer
Look
Van
at it.
Damsel cosplay cover right there.
I'm glad you got it, GRIZZ.
So that's that. But with the website's cool. I got cool ass pictures and stuff. If I can compare. Can I or no, Scala? Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it. Let's do
I
it.
go to events. If I go to events, you see all the fun places that I've been. Hang on. Well, Debbie did this and my sister-in-law. Hang on, share screen. Appearances.
Because right after this, we'll be talking about Schmigadoon.
Yeah,
I know. I can't say that word.
Kevin Smith on a panel.
Schmigadoon.
I was trying to spell it. and
Kevin Smith and Billy Tucci.
That was
Wait,
fun.
who are these other guys there? Who are those? Who are
Oh, well,
those
that's
cats?
okay, that's Eddie Campbell.
That's Eddie Campbell.
Yep, this is
That's Jim Lee.
No, it's not Jim Lee. It's
That's
why am I blanking? He's a great artist. Great artist. I don't know why I'm blanking. I don't remember who that is.
He's a guest.
And that's Kurt Busiek.
Yeah.
And then we have that's a long time ago. That's our booth
Look
at
at that.
Comic-Con. This guy bought this poster. There's me in Hawaii. There's me and John. Scala, you were there. You might
That
take a
was the
picture
night. That was the night
that we invented Pop
that
XP.
Pop XP was born.
Yep.
Wow.
That was the day. That was the day.
And we got
I took
drunk
that
Jennifer
picture.
here somewhere. Free Jerry Tucci.
That's cute.
Me, Debbie, and Kissel.
Kissel.
I'm wearing the same shirt. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you're wearing the same shirt.
I'm wearing the same shirt again there.
We're
That's
matching
Baltimore.
shirts today, Billy.
What?
We're matching shirts today.
Oh shit, that's me. I'm in that picture.
Oh my God, Scala.
I thought that was a print. Look how big I am compared
I
to
know.
Billy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys want to buy a
You're like a big
print?
giant, you're like a big giant fatty face. Look how small Matthew was. This is 2 years ago. He looks tiny. Look at him.
Oh, he's a grown man.
Yeah,
now.
look at him. That's the when I got my ink pot. That's a sketch I did for that dude. There's my little supplies.
Oh, look at your supplies.
Me and Debbie.
Oh,
This is 94. This is when they moved us to
Orkin.
William Shatner. When we had such a gigantic line. This whole line was all for us, and it snaked around for SHI #1.
That's crazy.
That's me and Heather.
That was Jen, her first cosplay.
That's Jen. There's me and Debbie. Where's Jen? I might have a Jen. That's what's her name?
Oh, hello.
Why drawing a blank? Oh, God, so stupid.
You know a lot of people.
I know a lot of peoples.
Billy's friends with everybody.
And,
Everyone
that makes
likes
sense.
I know.
His personality is, infectious.
It is very true. I'm always
It
in a
is
good mood
very
when I'm
true.
around Billy Tucci.
We've had some fun, haven't we, Jenny? That's a good time.
Stop.
Well, what did she say? I missed it.
No, it was Nile.
But what did Nile say? What'd you say?
What? Would you look at that, Bailey?
Would you just
Look
look
at
at
Oh, hail the duck stick.
Would you just look
And I
at
know
it?
you're a big
Oh,
fan.
not the duck stick again. Every single time.
Grizz, are you a fan of the duck stick?
I'll be honest, this is my first time seeing it, and I gotta
Dude,
say,
no, the
I'm
duck
liking
stick.
it. I'm
Love.
liking it.
Look at this.
Where's your duck collar?
It almost
I got him all
Oh,
over
no,
here.
not that
that's
again.
kind of looks like Squidward.
Hang on, it's gonna poke
What
you in the head, Grizz.
What do you do with it?
I'm like, what do you?
What do you mean? What I do with it?
He walks with it.
No,
It's
I
his cane.
talk to it. I walk with him. I talk with him. He's my little walking stick.
What would his voice?
Jennifer,
sound
he's
like?
gonna come. He's gonna kiss you.
Hello, brother.
Do that.
You bring
That's
the
exactly his voice, Nile.
Hi, Billy. We're trying to die. Yeah, duck stick.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
duck
course.
stick
I got
restaurant.
something for the duck stick, of the mighty duck stick. Blevins gets it. All kneel.
All
before
kneel
the might
before
of
the
the
might
duck
of the
stick.
duck stick.
Huzzah!
Oh, TJ's on.
I should
it.
look like this. And I was just your friend, and this is how I looked.
You gotta like
You got like
take a
nipples
picture.
fries.
You gotta make it like a 4x6 print as a stretch goal. Make a little
Look how
stick
great that is. Look.
thing.
He
I
has
think they
hair.
should make duck sticks like that. You could buy a duck stick.
Oh my god. Where are you gonna make those? Who's gonna
Or
make those?
like
Get
a
someone to
pencil.
scan it in 3D print like a small duck stick.
Just
They
get like
could.
a
That's
number 2
a
pencil
great
and
stretch goal.
make duck stick toppers for your to go on your eraser.
Racers, yeah.
Yes.
Debbie's like, nobody cares about the duck stick but you and TJ.
Everyone loves the duck stick.
Look, I'm on board with the duck stick.
Thank you.
I don't know.
So everybody go to BillyTucci.com.
BillyTucci.com. Get your duck stick. Head over to Indiegogo. You're gonna head over to Indiegogo. Continue
All right.
backing the SHI Omnibus Volume 1 on Indiegogo. And if Indiegogo is not your cup of tea, then let's pour you a glass of Kickstarter, huh? Head over to
Ooh.
Kickstarter and pledge for SHI Omnibus Volume 1, which you can get exclusive prints. So each campaign has its exclusive print. Tell us a little bit about those exclusives before we.
Okay, so we have 2 exclusive prints, one for each campaign. They're gold foil 11x17 signed and numbered prints. I think there's only 99 of them. It's limited to 99, I think.
Mhm.
And they're exclusive. That's what makes the campaigns exclusive.
Nice.
And that is the first SHI drawing. That was the first SHI drawing I did. And if you look at the original art, which I haven't found, and I know I have it, she actually has a light outline of a red circle around her eye because that's what she was supposed to have. Over her right eye was a red circle like the Japanese flag.
Mhm.
And then Neil Hansen, I think his name is, from Comics Value Monthly, which was a magazine back in the day, said, drop that. You don't need that. You don't need that. It's a beautiful face. You don't need it. And but I opted for the other cover that was crossed arms. But that was drawn before the SHI cover that everybody else knows about. So I'm
cool.
finally using it.
Nice.
And it was recolored by Wes Hartman, my boy. And he's a Texan. And I think it came out really great. It's going to be a really nice gold foiled enhanced print.
And the choker's black.
The choker's black there, yes.
Yes. Did you ever send me that? The revised one?
I did not.
You did not. We got to get the revised one over.
Yeah, we do.
All right, cool, man. Well, awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
So thank you guys for supporting us. I'm so excited. Again, in the first 48 hours, geez, we're over, I don't know what, close 112,000 or something. And it's just great. It's an expensive book. So thank you for helping us.
Nice. So, Billy, let me ask you. Have you seen
Schmigadoon.
No,
Schmigadoon.
I have not seen
Why
Schmigadoon.
did they name it that? Like,
That's
of
a
all
great question, Jen.
of
I
all
don't
the
know.
freaking things.
Now, what is Schmigadoon about? Now, you guys watch this?
We watched
Yes.
it. Yes.
It's a new show on Apple TV.
Okay.
It's about a couple who are, the start of the episode, they go through like their love timeline, like when they met and fell in love and all that, and now their relationship's a little rocky, and they find themselves on a hiking trip, and they get lost in the storm, and then find themselves in the town of Schmigadoon, where apparently it's a musical. So it's two regular people who get trapped in a musical.
Here, I've got a trailer, Grizz.
Oh, go for it. I'm sorry. I didn't know you had the trailer, bud.
No, I pulled it up. I'm like, let's play the trailer. Let's see.
You can't play the trailer.
Yes, we can play the trailer because we're going to talk.
Oh, okay. So let's talk. So anyway.
Here we go, Grizz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're hiking.
They're walking. They're having trouble. And it was good. It looks fun.
Yeah, I mean, I did enjoy it a lot. It's from Lorne Michaels is the executive producer, from Saturday Night Live fame, obviously. And then you've got Keegan-Michael Key and Cecily Strong as the leads. And I think they do a pretty good job.
It was. Nile,
what did you think of it?
It took a little bit to get to for me. I like the fact that there's a lot of SNL cast members, past and present, that have cameos in this series. I'm a fan of show tunes. I'm not going to deny that. I enjoy some stuff, but I do have to say, I think the best part though about it, was probably GRIZZ's cameo.
Oh yeah,
over in that where he was the leprechaun guiding the young couple to true love, and I think he did a great job. And you got to get into that. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think I killed it.
I think
that's why I wanted to watch this, was because I was in it.
Oh yeah, you totally killed it. But it is kind of, I don't know. I thought the first episode was slow for me. I thought second episode, I did jump into the second. I
didn't, because Jen always gets mad when I watch more than the one episode we agree to watch. So that's
not true. I can't do that because I can't remember what happened in each episode. So you can do whatever you want, but I can't.
And Jennifer, what'd you think of it?
I didn't hate it, but man, at some point I was like, please no more singing. And I think that was the same time he's like, no, you're about to trigger a song. And I was like, no, please. I was feeling it with him.
See, that's why I thought you might get into it, Jen, because you would relate to them hating that they're stuck in a musical.
Yeah, but every song is like 5 or 6 minutes. And
it's
just like, okay, like I get it. It's a musical.
That Alan Cummings.
And I don't like this, like it's not an interesting setting. So
is it a woke? Would you consider this a woke production?
I didn't
really get that.
I didn't get any wokeness.
I didn't get any wokeness from it. I actually kind of got a little bit of the opposite. I thought.
Yeah, I don't think it's
writing
like at all.
In fact, they make they make a lot of jokes about them being a mixed race couple, and that's the sort of thing that you wouldn't probably see in a woke thing. So give it a shot if you like musicals, and or if you hate musicals and you think you might watch it. Go for it. Why not?
Yeah. So everyone, Schmigadoon it.
Schmigadoon it.
It makes me think of Tenacious D though, because I'm just like Schmigadoon.
We're thinking of that one part in Tribute.
Yes.
Where Jack Black does his his little riff.
Rabagoo.
Exactly.
Rabagoo. I don't fucking know.
Okay, so the question is, did it pop?
So did it pop? Jen, did it pop?
I would like to say I do generally enjoy musicals. So, but no, not this one. Did not pop for me. So.
It popped for me. I'm going to watch more.
How about you? You think it sounds good? Are you interested? Will you watch it now that you've heard us talk about it on the POPXP?
I don't know. But I like Cecily Strong a lot. And I like, what's his name?
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah. And I like that episode when he was a teacher in school with Aaron.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So I love that. I love that stuff. So maybe I'll watch it. I got to finish Outlander. I haven't finished Outlander yet.
Really?
Yeah, nobody. I know I'm late to the show, but since I found out I had Scottish in me, I'm like checking out all Scottish stuff.
You're doing like everything Scottish. Have you
gonna watch
Scottish
Highlander
cuisines to make at home?
No. This
Everyone's watched Highlander.
Browns, crap.
I've never seen Highlander.
You never seen Highlander?
Well,
oh, it won the Academy Award.
Let me show you a glimpse of her future.
Why? Why would I hate it?
Because a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
I like Space Jam, okay?
That's true.
Well, you
That's
like
true.
the original Space Jam.
The
That's
first
something like we
Space
grew up
Jam
with.
you liked.
The second one was just sucky. That was just garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
That
keep
was
coming
just
back to it
garbage.
because it was that bad.
It was bad. It was bad. But Schmigadoon gave it was a pop for me.
Really?
Pop for me. You know.
Did the
Because,
second?
you know-
You said you watched the second episode. Did the pace pick
My
up a little
pop's a
bit?
cheat because I saw the second episode.
Okay,
So I did cheat and watched the second one. So yeah.
so it must pick up a little bit because I agree that there was a slow build at the start of this first episode, but
Your positivity is just amazing.
I know.
We read some books too this week, Billy.
Oh, really?
Would you like to know what we read this week?
Yes, of course.
Me too. What did we read? Well, first off, we read 5 issues. And I have one issue up here. And this series is, you know what? Because we're talking, I'm not even, hang on. Jeez Louise. We're not doing this right, folks. We are not doing this right. Let's get into some comic book reviews.
there it is.
All right. Jeez Louise. What am I doing now? Okay. So we started to get into some books. We read issues 1 through 5 of Radiant Black by Kyle Higgins and Marcello Costa.
That's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. Interior's all right. Nothing to write home about.
I think the character design is the best part of it. The way they look, like the costumes and things are really cool.
Here we go.
And
Radiant
the
Black.
lighting and the colors, like
Yeah, and the
lighting
colors
is
are
really
great.
good on everything.
Yeah, colors are good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just the interiors aren't too bad. Colors were good. I like the panel work. I love this spread right here. I thought this was great.
Yeah, it
You
looks
know.
great.
This looks awesome. But all right, so let's really just talk about, because I'm not going to show all 5 issues up here. I'm not going to go through previews of all of them, but here's kind of a glimpse of what's going on. Here's the superhero character that's in this series. Can I just say right off the bat, too much fucking dialogue in this
There's
book.
a lot of dialogue.
So much dialogue. Like when we talk, Billy, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. When we talk about, people like comic books are like people are like sitting at Starbucks just talking.
Yes.
Like that's like the vibe I was getting from the dialogue of this. But another thing though is like the story for like the first 4 issues, right? I felt it just was just like cliche. Like it was just like like the Blue Beetle or something. Like it was just, like a sentient being from space comes over, takes over your body and gives you like a suit and powers and things like that. So it was just, I don't know. It just was, there was nothing that was original to me with this story. It is well written though. I will say, even though it's heavy dialogue, it is very well written. To me, someone literally took their screenplay or their script and was like, all right, well, no one's going to produce this.
I know.
So
I was
I'm
like,
going to make a comic. I'm going to make a comic
like
book
a
out of
TV
it.
show or a movie with how much dialogue, and it was very.
Yeah.
I will say there were a lot of dialogue, but it was very conversational. Like
It
at
is.
least it flowed really well. But I will say, I turned the page and I was like, oh fuck, more dialogue, like
Yes.
so much. But at least they did it in a good way. I think they used it well.
So while I was reading it, I did notice how much dialogue there was. And my first question that I wanted to ask you guys was, do you feel like it was more or less dialogue than in Spawn universe?
I could tolerate Spawn's dialogue better because it wasn't conversational dialogue. It was like
It was narration.
It was the fourth wall talking to me. Like, the narrator was basically looking at me and telling me what was going on. Where this is just conversational dialogue that just is. I mean, the panels were filled with just bubbles. I wonder if I can just. Like when he's talking to it, like
And
there's
sometimes
so
the
much.
font gets even smaller, and I was like, "What does that say on there? A little tiny."
Look at all this dialogue.
But I will say, to Jeff's question, I prefer
That's his
conversational dialogue
I do too.
over the Spawn narration, like that really drove me nuts because he was saying what you were seeing, and so it's like, okay, you don't. This is at least it's like you get to know at least
It's giving you information that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
And
because I'm a fan of Spawn, that was easier for me to read than this. That could have been it, but I found that it was easier to read the Spawn universe over this series.
Do we want to give a little like plot synopsis?
Yeah, you're good at that, Grizz. I'll let you.
So, yeah, the quick synopsis for it is that the main character Nathan has moved back home to live with his parents because he is a failed writer, and has racked up like $35,000 in credit card debt. So he's moved back home, and while he's there, he hangs out with his best friend, and they go drinking, and then they come out of the bar and accidentally discover a black hole. I'm not making that up. And the black hole thing gives Nathan superpowers. And so, he, as you can see here, levitates a train. And, then, of course, as you might expect in all new superhero comics, there's, the training montage. So, and that's what you can expect from Radiant Black.
But there is a crazy twist, though.
What? I don't want to give away the crazy twist.
That's the only thing that was awesome about this book, that not too many books have ever gone down this path.
But
Shut up! Like the butt.
What said the butt? No. What were you saying, Jen?
Jen, what were you saying?
Jen was talking, and then Billy said something with a butt, and everyone got intrigued.
Yeah, we all got really confused there for a moment.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Sorry.
I like this comment by Harry. What's with the vomiting? It seems like a lot of characters are doing that in comics these days. Really? What comics are people vomiting in?
And she right now.
He's got to go erase all the vomiting scenes.
That pal.
So what are your thoughts, Jen? What are your thoughts on because this twist?
Yeah, it was a cool twist, but then I really I had nothing cool happened afterward. Then it was just exactly what you expected to happen after. So it was a surprise, but then nothing surprising else happened. How many issues?
It appears to be an ongoing series.
It's an ongoing series published through Image. Issues 1 and 5 have been out for a while. Issue 6 just came out yesterday. So we read 1 through 5. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Nothing crazy happened from it, but the surprise, the change. I was like, oh, did that really just happen? That's cool. That was cool.
I will say one thing. The end of the 5th issue was the most interesting part. And if we had not read the 5th issue, if we only read 3 issues, we're okay, I'm cool. I'm never going to read this. Not good. So it literally took 5 issues for me to be oh, wow. Okay. So what's going to happen next? So it's a good thing we read all 5. You really have to hang in there for that.
Yeah. Like I said, it's well written. It's a decent story. Oh, we got Ethan in here. Kyle Higgins, great writer, good guy. Yeah, it's a well-written book. But again, nothing.
Well, I didn't see a lot of type when you were showing those pages. There's no type on this page. There's not a lot of type.
Well, I don't want to go through. I'm not going to go through all 4 issues, but there's when he's sitting down and just eating with his dad, it is a lot of type. Well, it is a lot.
And because he's a writer, in one of the issues, there's 2 whole pages that is actually just reading the book that he's writing.
Yeah.
No, this is through Image. This wasn't crowdfunded, Ethan.
Well, I agree with that, so I would do anything to have a long conversation with my dad.
I agree with Jen that it's a good thing that we read all the way through issue 5.
Just saying.
Get out of here.
Because we would have missed out on the big surprise, and the way issue 5 ends also leaves me thinking that there's a wider story that they intend to delve into. Yeah. I thought it was going to be much more narrow in scope, and then issue 5 opened it all up. So I thought it was really good.
Yeah, are you going to keep reading? Shall I send you episode 6?
I would like to continue reading, although I would also like to know how he racked up $38,000 in credit card debt.
Living in LA.
How did he get approved for that credit limit?
Because at one point he had good credit, GRIZZ, and then it all went downhill. You know, that's what happens.
The covers alone are so fantastic that
the covers are really
that art is amazing.
The art is awesome. Yeah. There's some great stuff in that.
I think
I'm gonna have to check it out myself now. Can you send it to me?
Can you show the cover for issue 4? I think that one was my favorite.
For issue 4? Yeah, let me see. Hang on, let me make us big here. My account, negative 38,000. That's just like the book. That's just like, oh shit. And he said he was a good, maybe this is this a story about Ethan? It could be. Could be.
God, it could be.
Talk amongst yourselves while I find this cover.
You don't have to. It's probably not even
too late now. We've asked.
Damn it, Jen.
Anyways, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
So that's what we do have to ask. Popped or not? Did it pop? Jen, did it pop?
Sure, why
All
not?
right.
Yeah.
You hear that, guys?
I mean, just a little bit, but
a little pop.
No, but I want to hit the button.
If Adam were here, he would make some comment about how many kernels are left in the bag, and this was a mostly pop
it didn't. It popped. You know, like it didn't fully pop. And you had a little bit of those kernels in there, but it was definitely something that I'd say probably pretty good. But you still had some kernels.
That's a great Adam. That's a really good Adam.
Yeah, that was really good.
But yeah, for me it popped. I did really enjoy it, and like Jen and I were talking about, I don't mind the wall of text when it's a conversation because you are getting new information out of it.
Yeah. I would I'd recommend it. I think it's like I said, it's heavy on the dialogue, but it's not bad. It's not a bad book. Last week we had a book where we basically reviewed it for 2 seconds, said it was garbage, and don't even know why the publisher even let that out the gates.
Oh my
this
God.
This one actually wasn't bad.
But I will say, if you're gonna read it, I would wait as long as possible, have most of the story, because it is very slow. If you only read like 3 issues, you're not going to be excited for it. 6 just came out, so read all 6 at the same time.
Yeah. Marcello Costa is the artist. I keep seeing that coming through.
Yeah, this seems like a book that is going to lend itself well to being in trades. Getting a trade of the first few issues of this is going to be the way to digest this one.
Right on.
Right on.
Thanks, Billy. Good input.
Good input, Billy.
Did you find the
I think it looks fantastic.
No, I got distracted because we were talking. Let's just move. We'll move on.
You told us to talk.
And then we were talking. Was having a good time. So we read another book. Let me bring that up here. And this one actually is pretty cool. This one, I liked this one. But it's just the first issue came out. And this is Dark Blood. And Billy, he's a World War II veteran.
Yeah.
He's a World War II veteran. Dark Blood.
It's still alive?
Well,
it's taking place shortly after shortly after the war.
Okay.
Yes. So this was a pretty cool. So this was written by Latoya Morgan, illustrated by Walt Barna, colored by AHG, lettered by And World Design. Interiors are good. I love the interiors in this book. How they depict. I'm thinking obviously it's the 50s. By the 50s, maybe early 60s. Looks like I saw maybe a little gray hair in.
55, right?
Yeah, 1955.
What?
I don't know why.
Right there on the top. Right there on the top. There you go. Like I said, the 50s. But I didn't even know. I read the fucking book. I didn't even see that. Shows how well I pay attention. When
Maybe you were just drawn in by the.
I'm freaking rushing half hour before the show to read it. No, but no, this was pretty cool. It again though, it's kind of like that. Like a movie trailer, right? Like I read this book and I was like, all right, I have to read issue 2 and on. Yes, Grizz.
I wanted to say about this artwork right here. You can see the artwork in 1955, and then when you go to the stuff that's in the past, they go with like sort of a newspaper comic kind of artwork there. Like you get a lot of the dots and stuff like you're reading it on a newspaper. I think that is brilliant. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. I like that.
Yeah, and that art's great. He's a Tuskegee Airman. See the red tails?
Mm-hmm.
He's flying the Mustangs. I have a print with about 20 of their signatures right over there.
It says art looks like Doug Mankey.
Yeah, that art's great.
It is good. The art is great. So you want to run about this story, Grizz? Tell them about it. or Jen?
Yeah, let's let Jen give it a shot. Go ahead, Jen.
No.
All right, fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
Jen will just tell you if she likes it or hates it.
Yeah.
So the main character of this one, as we've established, was a pilot in World War II, and this book is jumping back and forth between the 1950s and World War II. And in the 50s, he's he gets accosted by a guy in an alley here. There's racial tension here, and obviously the time period it is, and while he's being accosted here by this guy, and you may not want to go any further because the language gets pretty colorful in the next few pages there. But while he's getting held up in this alley, it is revealed that there's something more to our main character here. That while he was in the war and he gets shot down, something happens to him and he develops some supernatural abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's kind of where they leave you off, though. So it's like, all right, so where do we go from here? So it's like, to me, this is like kind of a theme we've seen with a lot of first issues, is that they're giving us a bit, obviously, to make us hungry for more.
Hold on,
yeah,
somebody mentioned Defeater. That album is so fucking good. You should totally listen to it. Sorry, it's a band.
Lost Ground, 2009.
So fucking.
Yeah, we
good.
saw that. Jen looks like Wendy from Casper the Friendly Ghost tonight. She's also sweating.
I am. It's really hot. It's very hot.
But she is committed to wearing her merch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take it off in front of everybody.
But it appears his powers have something to do with the mind. See, I love that, though. I do love how they did that. Kind of like an older newsprint type.
Yeah, I love it, too.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys, is this book a recommendation? Is this a popped or not?
It's
Jen?
a lot tougher with... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jen. Yeah.
I don't know. I originally suggested this book based off the first 2 pages or 3 pages. I thought the art was really awesome. I really liked the concept of this story. That I read the short 2-sentence description, and I was like, okay, this is very interesting. I could see where. And then I don't know. It didn't really go anywhere. Maybe if we had read up to issue 3, you kind of get more of what's going on. But what happened in issue 1 does not make me want to read any more of it.
Mm-hmm. So you're not even curious, though, to be like, all right, I didn't get enough from issue 1, so it makes me think I have to read issue 2, or possibly, I would even say just go ahead and read issue 2.
Yeah, I mean, I like the concept enough that maybe I'll read issue 2, but we just read so much other stuff. I probably will not even think about this comic again tomorrow.
Okay, so this is not a pop for Jen. She's telling you that if she wouldn't read it, it's a waste of time. There's better things out there.
There's
then,
definitely
you should not read this book, is what she's saying.
I maybe wait till issue 3 comes out and then read it.
Well, how will they know? You won't even take the time to read it. Is it
I'm
worth
telling
it
them
waiting
right
for
now.
issue 3? Is it worth waiting for issue 3?
Maybe if we review it at issue 5.
I think it's probably
better.
not worth reviewing issue 3 because we all know that she
Hate it.
So.
It's getting overused at this point.
Stop hating stuff. We won't have to use it.
You hate things that much?
Oh my!
All right, Grizz.
It's a joke, Jen. I'm sorry. Jen loves a lot of things. We just rag on her for the stuff she hates.
No, I wouldn't say I like a lot of things. I just have very good taste and high expectations. So
It was boring.
It was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just boring.
But I
really-
am curious of where they're going to go with the character. That's the problem, is they left me wondering, well, where is this even going?
They didn't show enough in this first issue, and so
there's a preview.
Freaking
ash can.
There's a lot of stuff that I really do like about it. Like the artwork is fantastic, and the choices they make, doing the different styles to indicate the different time periods. I really think that's a stroke of brilliance. But I think it's TJ who mentioned earlier when we were talking about the other book that it kind of feels like they're writing for the trade. They know that they're going to publish it in a set later, and it's all going to come together. So they don't have to write each issue like it's its own complete story, because they and I get that vibe from this, is that it's just they didn't show me enough. I would like to read more of it because I am intrigued especially by the setting and the powers that that are shown here. Like, I'd like to know more about it.
All right. So if you could only continue reading either Radiant Black or Dark Blood, which one would you pick?
I would continue Radiant Black.
Wow. I want to read this one. So can you send it to me now?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
It's
And
in the drive,
Jen would love
bro.
you, Ethan. If Jennifer met you, she
No,
would.
Jen would love you, but Jen's in the only toys Jen's into, and if you watch her sack, are pretty much like Disney, like Disney ornaments. Those
aren't toys; they're collectibles. Okay?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Just saying, it's a lot of Disney behind you.
I have a lot of Disney things. Yes, that is very.
Now,
true.
can you send me both of these?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, I'll send you all 5 issues of Radiant Black, and I'll send you this issue here of Dark Blood because it just came out yesterday.
Thanks, bro.
Just came out yesterday, man.
Bob Boberson in the chat has a good question. After one issue, which would
That
you
is
choose?
true.
Because you have to make it equal.
It's after one issue.
After one issue, I probably would choose Dark Blood.
No, I think it's fair. I think that's a fair. He's read 5 issues of Radiant Black, and he only had to read 1 of Dark Blood, and he would prefer to read that one.
Yeah, but like if I read 5 issues of Dark Blood, maybe I would like it even better than I like Radiant Black.
But I think it's saying something that 1 issue got you more excited than 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but it didn't. I liked the 5 better.
Oh, I thought you kept saying Radiant
I would read
Dark
Radiant Black over Dark Blood based off the 5 issues versus the 1 issue.
Okay.
But 1 versus 1, I think Dark Blood had more going for it overall.
Baloney.
Ooh, the plot
Did you say
thickened.
baloney?
Baloney.
Baloney.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't read either of these pieces of garbage. I'd be reading the SHI Omnibus Volume 1.
Oh, shut up.
Live on Indiegogo and
up.
Kickstarter. I think if it was up to me on issue 1, I would read Dark Blood just because I'm a World War II buff. I kind of want to see where this story's going to go. Radiant Black is too much of the Blue Beetle for me. Like it's just that one. If you do read it, issue 4 has a pretty cool twist, which I just think was pretty cool. Besides that, there's nothing to write home about. So that's where I'm at.
Where are you going to get a SHI shirts, Billy, so we can promote Omnibus?
We have cool shirts. You go to Indiegogo campaign, I'll show them to you. Yes. 6 Figures Young Lady. Thank you, Ethan, for all your help, man. Thank you so much. I had a blast. We launched Haikyuu on Ethan's stream the other day, and it was great, man. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So good group. Good.
That was a great stream. You guys have been having
great
some
stream.
So you guys are doing Kings of Comics Gate, right? And that I got to tell you, I was tuning in on what did you do? 2 of them so far, right?
No, just one Monday.
Was it just one?
Yeah, that's it. First one.
Okay.
Monday.
So yeah, this month. That's right, because I was texting you while I was driving, because I was listening to you guys, and I got into my office and I was listening some more. I was some great conversations on that, like good conversation, like talking about the industry and what it's really like, and I mean stuff we know about, but it was just a real good, intelligent conversation about what's going on, and I just love the fact how much it just makes so much sense.
And it's hard to argue. I mean, the thing
so hard to argue
is what all of my friends were saying that say behind closed doors that they're too afraid to say. Would Jen guest on Caps or no?
On Caps? Would you
be on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, Ethan's show?
Why would you want me on that?
Why not? Go on all shows.
I mean, sure. Why not? I'll do it. I'm doing Crowdfunding Comics on Wednesday, right, Niall?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
Jen's the new co-host of Crowdfunding Comics.
Yeah.
So if you want her to review and hate your campaign, send it over to POPXP, where Jen will be.
I'm gonna feel real bad. But I'm not gonna lie,
Don't lie.
Let's do it. I've been waiting. I'm excited. I would love to. I would freaking love
That'd be great. Ethan's been a great friend to the show for a long time.
Dude, he's freaking he's where he's at. He's freaking crushing it. What can you say? We had him on. I mean, holy shit. Look at what he's done.
I know.
It's craziness. It's crazy. But that'd be cool to come on. That'd be great.
And you can cosplay as Heather Swain, the lead of his Cyberfrog comic. You'd be great, Heather Swain.
Oh, and
everybody wants me to
do a whole cosplay.
Everybody wants you to cosplay?
Well, she's great at it. No, right, Niall?
No, like all seriousness, go to check out Jen's cosplay. She makes all the costumes herself, all the outfits and everything she designs. And on top of that, she's a photographer and an amazing artist and editor. I mean, the shit is ridiculous.
She goes super detailed on those.
Super
costumes.
detailed.
Garfield, I did.
Like OCD. And even that shoot you did with GRIZZ. Do you have that?
Are you about to pull that photo up?
You got to pull that photo up. Do you have that, Jen?
Not on my laptop.
Oh.
No.
Check it out on Twitter, folks.
Is that on Twitter?
I don't remember if she tweeted it.
I didn't post.
I didn't tweet it. I didn't post
it because I was like, oh, I didn't want to get like jealous.
I mean, if you want to have nightmares and things, you know.
Have you seen that one, Billy?
The best one I can.
Dude, that was pretty sick.
What are they doing in it?
Let me see if I've got. I don't think
it's one. GRIZZ was let's just say Garfield gets his lasagna down a dirty alley.
Took Garfield in a different direction.
Yeah.
You're really good at those for some reason.
Because I'm just a really fucked up person, I guess.
Yeah.
While Jen searches for these memes, this is a good time to shout out to people watching. Feel free to meme us and stuff. We'd be into that.
Meme me. Post it on my Twitter, and then you have a chance for us to show it live on the POPXP. What?
Gotta send Ethan a link. Let's get him on.
Yes. Have him pop in.
You want to pop on for a few minutes?
Pop in, say hi.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here? Anna, what do you say here? Oh, I missed it. Damn it. All right, I'll send the link. I'll send it to him through Twitter.
What was that, Niall?
I don't know. That's not
me. That was me. I think it's on my hard drive.
All right, while we're doing that, let's do this. All right. Let's we'll jump into some gamers news and reviews. All right, Grizz, what do we got popping this week?
So today was EA Play Live 2021. This is, E3 was last month. EA had their big presentation day today where they showed off stuff that they have coming out later this year. And the biggest news, I think, from it today was the announcement of the Dead Space remake, which Dead Space, one of the all-time classics for the horror genre, the sci-fi horror genre. And so a lot of people really stoked about that announcement. Jen, you're conflicted about this, huh?
The Dead Space, they don't need to remake it. Like, why? Why would you remake that? No, dumb. Okay.
People like updated graphics.
Do something new. Like, that's such a fucking...
Can we just say, just really quick, though, before you get into this, a good friend of ours has been working very hard on this.
That's true.
Yes.
For EA Play Live, our good buddy and co-host, Adam Lawson, has been working on EA Play Live for the last several months. And all the announcement stuff aside, the presentation was really good. They had Xavier Woods, a.k.a. Austin Creed, WWE superstar, hosting. He's a big gamer. He has his own gaming show, Up, Up, Down, Down, which is really, really great. And he did a great job. I mean, there was a few moments here and there where like they're a little overly optimistic. Oh, that looks like the best, that sort of thing. But, that happens in these presentations. But it was all around a great showing, really well-paced show. So shout out to Adam. Excellent work across the board on that presentation. But the announcements, one thing that I thought from today that Niall would be pretty stoked about because he was really excited for Battlefield 2042.
Yes.
They announced Portal Mode, which mashes all of the Battlefield stuff together. They have some classic maps from the previous games, 6 classic maps, 40 weapons, 40 vehicles, and you can mix and match the rules. So, like, in the trailer, they had a part where, like, you had an army of guys wielding defibrillators versus an army of guys wielding knives. And so, like, just the absolute nonsense that you can get up to. You can mess with the physics. So it's like an entirely customizable multiplayer. Mm-hmm. So that looked pretty cool. Then they had Codemasters revealed Grid Legends, which I'm not that excited for, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's like it's a racing game, but it also appears to be like a soap opera. Which,
really?
Yeah, like
like a dating simulator?
No, not like a dating sim.
No, then I'm out.
Like they have characters, all these legends of the grid. That
you want to do a dating simulator racing game?
Dude, I love dating simulators. They're fucking hilarious. Honey Pop.
Are you here for your oil change?
Full of pigeons.
What? Yeah, I'm fucking here for my oil change. Oh shit! Look at this, Mr. Ethan Van Sciver. How we doing?
I'm good. Thanks for the invite. I thought I would pop in. It's always an honor. And I just wanted to say, I didn't realize the SHI Omnibus was nearly at like $80,000.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It keeps climbing.
Oh yeah. It keeps climbing up.
Give it another refresh there, Nile.
Congratulations, Billy Tucci. Did Billy go to the restroom or something? Where did
I don't know. Billy disappears all the time.
He's an elderly gentleman.
Yes.
He's not young and spry like you and I, GRIZZ. He's
That's one thing I'm known for is how spry I am. You ever know spry is a word that is never used for anyone like under the age of 40?
It's a word that old people use to say I'm not in a coffin yet, and that's that's true. Wow, amazing. I'm going to be promoting this campaign all week, and we'll get Billy where he belongs. And I think this really should be his first $200,000 Indiegogo. I mean, frankly, hi Billy, we weren't making fun of you.
I was just getting a beer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, excellent. I agree. That's what I was saying that to Billy today too. I was like, this is the one to take it to 2.
Yeah, I mean, this one's really taken off, and like I said, thank you, Ethan. That was so much fun, and I appreciate it.
Oh,
but we're way ahead of Haikyo, which was way ahead of Return of the Warrior. So,
yeah, I mean that's what we like to see. We want to see you doing better every single time with every campaign, and you're the man. Everyone loves you. So thanks. You bring a lot to my stream, so I want to thank you for coming on and visiting me. You and Dale Keown. What a gift! What a gift to my channel.
What an awesome.
Oh, that was. I haven't seen. Like I said, I hung out with him back in '97 or something, and then to see him, because remember there was rumors that he died.
Yeah,
he just disappeared. Everyone thought there was a rumor that Dale Keown died. Like what? Like he was really sick or something. He died, and then he had to go on Wizard magazine and say, "No, I'm alive."
Yeah, that was a surprise to him. He didn't realize.
But the funny thing was with you and Malin. I mean, that to get Malin and Dale together, and finally you get them together, right? After much ballyhoo about you not allowing John Malin on the show when Dale was on and stuff like that, and then John goes, "I gotta leave." And we're like, "What do you mean you got to leave?" He's like, "Well, interestingly enough, I'm going on another show, and we're going to be talking about Dale Keown's art." So Ethan's like, "What'd you say?"
I said it's like getting to meet Paul McCartney and then having to rush away because you're going to be on a show to discuss the Beatles with 2 or 3 other guys. I mean, it's like you're there with Dale Keown. You can okay, all right. See you later. This is very funny. But I mean, that's the great thing about John Malin. He made a commitment. He said he was going to be somewhere, and didn't really matter. The president of the United States could have been there. I mean, not this one, but the other one. And he still would have gone in and kept that appointment, which, God bless him. He's a man of honor.
Yes.
And he was raised by the wolves.
Yes, he was. Oh, we got to get that. We have to.
We don't have it here. That's my show.
We got to swipe some of your. Everything we got to.
Hi, Jen. How come you didn't want to talk about my cyberfolk toys? Seriously, here's what happened when. First of all, whenever my name gets brought up on this show, Jen's face goes.
That's my face.
No, that's true. I actually messaged her to be like, Jen, smile.
And I go, and Jen didn't want to talk about my. She's like, I'm going to be quiet about this one. And I swear to God, there was a lump in my throat. That was like so. I was like, what did I do to Jen? It's okay.
It's not personal. I just fucking hate action figures, and I didn't want to say that in front of all your audience, and then them get mad at me and talk shit about me. So it's nothing personal. I just hate them. So
this is like you are like a second Anna. Anna, that Star Wars girl?
No.
They would love each other.
They are like sisters. They really they should actually stream together. Anna's the same way, honest to a fault. And that's just the way it is. She'll tell you how it is. Doesn't really matter.
Anna unboxed.
I'm glad it isn't personal,
all, right?
Wait, what? What, Billy?
Anna unboxed warts and all, right? And she just was like, well, it's all right.
We tried so hard. First of all, we told Anna we were going to send her some T-shirts. You know, we wanted to do that. I wanted to send her a Salamandroid toy and everything. And I knew kind of this was a bad idea, but I did it anyway. I was like, she's very small. Like Anna would fit in your pocket. I mean, she's a tiny little, you know, diminutive.
Jen's smaller.
Jen's like what, 4'5" or something?
I mean, she's really small.
I think
she's
she
really
said
small.
she's 5'2", and Jennifer, you're shorter than that, right?
I am 5 foot half an inch.
They're like two little sticks of dynamite.
Yeah. Okay.
They
awesome.
hate everything.
And,
There's just so much hate.
There's so much hate in a little package.
yeah. So Anna got the. So I was going to send her small. So I said she's a small, if not a very small. And my wife, who knows women better than me, said Anna's kind of, you know, busty. She probably needs a medium. And I went, okay, so give her mediums. Anna gets the shirts and she goes, "Oh, thank you for the dresses."
Yeah.
And she puts them on and they're down to her knees. And I was like, I knew it. And then she goes into the box and she's just like, "Oh, this is great. She flips it upside down first so that all the heavy stuff settles on the, you know, on the light stuff. Turns it upside down and goes, "My trading card binder's here. It's dented. That's weird. No problem here." And then she opens up my book. And Jen, this is my work that I did when I was 19. And I was humiliated to have to reprint it. I didn't want to. Everyone said it's really expensive to buy like the first printings. So could you reprint it all? And I went, please, no. And they said, basically, you know, my audience said, yes, you're going to do it. And I listened to my audience. So I reprinted it in the nicest package I possibly could. I gave it gold leaf paper and a nice green silky ribbon and hardcover with a slipcase and everything. Everything was as nice as it could possibly be, except for the interiors, which are garbage. You know, I mean, Anna opens it up, but everybody's so nice to me. They don't want to say that. Like even Billy was like, "Wow, look at this, my friend."
Hey, dude, I was there, so I love the passion. You know, we're far
It's
better
nostalgia.
Storytellers today, so you take it for what it is.
So Anna opens it up and she goes, "What is this?" Boy, Ethan, you sure come a long way in 20 years. What? Like this. And on the live stream, like 1,000 people watching. And I was just like, I'm watching this, like just absolutely dreading every moment of it. So Jen would probably be the same way. I'm not really sure, but
probably.
Holy cow. Jen, will you review? I'm going to send you the action figures when they come out, and I want your review of them. From a person who hates action figures, if we can make you kind of go, wow, this doesn't completely suck, that would be like a touchdown for me. That would be amazing.
Let's do it. I'll put it on Sack. Kyle will record the whole thing.
Sweet.
We'll do
Jennifer,
it.
do you like Rainbow Bright? Remember Rainbow Bright? Did you like that?
I liked it growing up, but I honestly don't remember anything about it. So
okay, so we got to show you something. Ethan's doing a new comic on that, and that's coming out. It's his. Hang on.
I want the Rainbow Bright property. I actually want to buy it from Hallmark.
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh, Hallmark owns that?
Yes. Yeah, it's a Hallmark. Now, Hallmark, I actually called up Hallmark and tried to get it. The same day that Nick Barucci got it. They said, we just licensed it to Dynamite. I said, what? Anyway, eventually I will get Rainbow Bright. And I'm going to make Rainbow the Brute part of, well, you know, it would have been part of that whole legacy. Instead, it's a parody, a clever parody.
Nile, you mind if I share it? I know I'm...
No, bro, throw it up.
Here we go. So this is Ethan's new campaign for Rainbow the Brute.
Jen's going to hate this.
No.
Why is it a boy?
Well, okay. Well, you ready?
Rainbow the Brute. It's how
Rainbow
it
the
been.
Brute.
I can be a badass brute bitch. Are you kidding me? Look, that's a badass brute bitch. Yeah, you can make one of those.
There's issues right there. Boom. That's a new book.
This has got your name written all over it. So let's crank it up a little bit here.
Badass brute bitch.
So here's his video.
There's no audio. You gotta hit that.
You gotta click the little.
Yeah.
New from All Caps Comics.
Here now?
Rainbow, the Brute, the last real man in fairyland. A tale of prismatic pain, a spectrum of brutality, and a pretty good dad. Choke slam a unicorn by backing it today, only on Indiegogo.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Choke slam a unicorn.
I like unicorns.
Well, they're
choke
you wouldn't
slam
like
one.
these ones. These
You
ones
like
are
these yeah, what are the unicorns like in this fairyland?
well, they're like super annoying rodents. They're pestilence in this. Yeah, you want to get them away from yourself, as quickly as possible. Now, if you know wrestling moves, those will help. That's his son right there, Shiro. So basically, the story is Rainbow the Brute, who is, a fairy barbarian and protector of fairyland. Protector of the land underneath the rainbow, which is the ground, essentially. He had a one-night stand with Paula Pocket, a whole group of women action figures who can conveniently only bend at the waist. That's fine. Had a one-night stand with her and then knocked her up. He didn't know he had a son. He had no idea. So there's this boy raised in a whole tribe of women, entirely raised by women, no men in his life. And he turns out like this. Rainbow the Brute finds out that this is his boy, and he is going to take him and teach him to be a real man.
But just because he's raised by women, he is like wimpy.
I think that he's never had the example of a father, which I think it shows on him. So Rainbow the Brute is going to show him, just like Billy shows his sons how to be men. He is going to teach this young lad, and those are the My Girthy Stallions. They're like My Little Pony kind of, but they're men. They're tough horses. They're steeds. They're thick stallions.
I like that.
My Girthy Stallion. So we're also doing that. We're doing something called Cool Story Bro, where we're going to take fairy tales that are meant for women, and we're going to make them extremely toxically masculine.
That's
what is this, Ethan?
I like that.
Yeah, you won't like it when I'm done with it though, because I'm taking like that kind of a lunchbox and I'm making it into something. I'm basically making it something that you could carry a weapon in, and it's going
lunchboxes. So I'm super interested in this.
Are you interested in a tactical lunchbox? Would you like to?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, so we're going to make a lunchbox for Rainbow the Brute. All the books are going to fit in there, and a nice thermos and everything. We've made erasers of severed unicorn heads that are pretty good.
Can you share that, Ethan? Those erasers.
I mean, I guess so. Sure, why not?
Yeah, we got
and this campaign is going gangbusters. $441,749 by 3,600 backers. You kidding me?
A lot of people really want to see my interpretation of Munchie Chi. That's
oh my god, I love that. Now, what's the story with? Like, do you have a name, or are you just gonna, what would you call it?
Well, they're just called the Monkey Keys, and they want to suck your thumb, and that's what's annoying about them. Ordinarily, they suck their own thumbs, but now they put your thumb in their mouth and they just start sucking on it, which is really grotesque, and they smell bad. So. Just one of the many annoyances that Rainbow the Brute is going to have to face with his son while he is on his way to recover the lost orbs of fairyland. He's got to get his balls back. So that's what the story's about. Now, again, I would like Jen to review it.
Yes, we got a super chat here.
Yeah, $5 super chat.
Sorry, read it, Ethan. Nile.
We got a $5 super chat. Thank you, 200 Watt Studio. Hail, my favorite people. Jen, looking stunning as usual. Billy, hope your baby making was successful. EVS, you're looking slimmer. New camera angle?
No, I've been dieting. I've been watching my weight. I've been exercising. And thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and Debbie looked hot the other day, so I said, I'm going to put a baby in you tonight.
Ew.
The baby
That's exactly what she said, Jennifer.
Jen might be more upset about the concept of a baby.
Yeah. That's what she said too. She just said ew to the fact that you said a baby.
Yeah.
The rest of it's okay.
That was the only part I had a problem with. Wait, that came out really weird. I should not have said that.
Nice.
Sorry.
Here we go. And we got some of these erasers here. Here we go.
Yeah, this is part of the marketing campaign for Rainbow the Brute. I know Jen doesn't like action figures, but does she like pencil erasers that smell like strawberries? Because that's what we're making here. These are severed unicorn heads that you can put on a spit on your pencil, and they smell delicious. They come in 4 different varieties. You know, what do you and you they're of course anatomically, you know, you can. What do you think?
The neck bone and the esophagus. I love it. Look at that.
Do you like those erasers, Jen?
I do prefer to write with a mechanical pencil. So
you have to erase. You can stick it on the end.
Well, I can make a mechanical pencil that's shaped like Rainbow the Brute's sword that you can put the severed unicorn head on. We can solve that problem.
Oh shit, that's actually a really good idea.
His sword is called Grass Blade. You know, it's made from a blade of grass. He's a very little guy. He's a Rainbow the Brute. He's an action figure.
I feel like we're watching someone tame a wild horse. Yes.
And I'm trying to make a sale, Billy. This is the whole thing. I am a door-to-door salesman, like from the 1950s. You know, it's
Willie Logan. That's you.
Absolutely, I'm here to sell Fuller brushes, except they're chauvinistic comic books. That's all I want to do. That's what I'm all about. So don't worry, Jen. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love frogs. You're gonna love rainbow fairy barbarians.
All right, let's see it.
You're gonna love the action figure set that you get to review. Look at that. Boom.
Yeah.
Giant insects.
I did notice they have a lot of articulation points, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your positive comment.
Oh my God, you're right. Her and Anna. Imagine her and Anna together on a show. Forget it. Oh.
It's like it's like reverse negging. You know, it's nothing but negativity and then one positive comment, and I'm supposed to obsess on that.
Right?
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a strategy.
Well, what are you drinking, Billy? What do you got?
I got some Hoegaarden. Hoegaarden.
Belgian beer.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
From Brussels. I didn't know how to Brussels accent.
From Brussels?
They got a Brussels. They have a French accent or a Dutch accent because they're split. Hoegaarden. It's great beer. Great beer.
Nice. So let's talk. So you got the campaign. So let's talk about your campaign, though. Let's get into the first wave Cyber Frog action figures.
Yes. We have a campaign. We're making. I'm nervous because Jen's here. We're making frogs. We're trying to sell frogs to people and bees. Trying to sell them frogs and bees, and then one girl. And we're hoping people will buy frogs and bees and one girl, so that we can get funded. We're trying to get to 400,000. These are expensive to make. We're trying to compete with Hasbro, which has recently come under fire for wanting to promote critical race theory through their action figures. I watched the video about that. I'm still not sure what that was all about. But in any case, while they're down, let's kick them and produce something just as good, if not better, that does not promote critical race theory. It doesn't. Again,
how do they promote that in their friggin' toys?
Yeah,
I didn't get that part. I didn't understand that. I watched it waiting for that information, but I didn't find that information. I'm promoting amphibious supremacy, though. I call it the green supremacy. That's what I'm all about. Frogs and salamanders, better than human beings. Much better than human beings. Better friends.
Well, and you do. Now, Ethan rescues frogs daily. From his pool.
Every morning I wake up at 5 a.m. the crack of dawn. I go outside to the pool and I look for frogs, and they know I'm coming for them. They know they're caught in the pool, they're swimming, and I see them, and I go down and I put my hand in the water like so. I go, come to me, and they do. They kick their little legs like this, and then they come sit in my hand. I lift them from the chlorinated water. I rinse them, and then I release them into my hoe garden. That's where I grow my straight freaks, Billy. Nice. And then I go into the filter, and I make sure there are no frogs in there. And if there are, I pull them out. Now, I have been doing this every day this summer. I've only lost 3 frogs, 3 to death. Because the thing about it is that they drink through their skin, and chlorine is a toxic chemical that will dry them out. You have to pull them out of the pool at first light, because if they're in there too long, they will die. So they see me coming. They know I'm there to help them. I'm a friendly human. And so that's what I do. Thank you, Billy. Support your local frog.
Absolutely. Well, now do you...
Why first light? What is that?
As soon as I can see them. I mean, it's dark, and then as soon as the sun starts to come up, I can see them in the pool. Otherwise, I have to go out there with my flashlight, and it's I can't do that.
Well, if you don't rinse them, will they die from that chlorine that's on them?
I don't know for sure, but I think so.
Why chance it? Why chance it?
Yeah, I wouldn't take a chance. I'd take them in the house. I rinse them in my hand under the water.
Oh, shit.
And we got another $5 super chat from 200 Watt Studio. I'm sure it's impressive. There you go. If I had a nickel for every girl that said that to me sarcastically. So how much would you have? 200 Watt?
Enough to get a girl that would love you for who you are.
But so how long did... So actually... I mean, again, these figures they're impressive. The articulation, the quality. What goes into developing something like this?
A lot of time. I mean, I'm working with some really good sculptors, and the fun thing about Comicsgate is that it's fun and it's also sad. Everyone kind of agrees with us, but a lot of people are afraid to come out and say so. Yeah. So, there are a lot of people working in, for these companies that are like, boy, I wish I could join you, but I'm afraid of losing my job. I have a family. So let me work for you pseudonymously.
GRIZZ, you know the word.
I mean, I would have just said anonymously.
No, with a pseudonym or anonymously.
Pseudonymously.
Yeah. So we got great people. I mean, I'm working with top talent, people that I've worked with before in the past, and also some new sculptors who have worked for Hasbro, worked for Sideshow. The very best artists in the business who are doing this not only because I pay them extraordinarily well, but because they really believe in what we stand for, and they're worried about the culture going the wrong way. So they're supportive of Cyberfrog. I'm getting great sculpts from people, and I think it's terrific. I think these people are actually working with me because it's what they believe in. So hey, we all benefit from that. So I've been working on putting these toys together for about a year now. I was terrified to launch them because I knew how much money I needed. We're still more than $100,000 away from meeting our goal. I'm none too confident. I don't know. I did the best I could. The toys look great. I know I set myself before a gigantic mountain. And I asked for the support of my subscribers and friends, and for the most part, they gave it to me, but others didn't, and they're no longer my friends. Those people know who they are, and they can go straight to hell because you had a chance to make a real difference and make some good action figures, and you let everyone down, but mostly you let yourself down and Jesus. Thank you.
You're gonna hit it. You're totally gonna hit it, and I think this is gonna be your biggest campaign ever. Personally, that's how I feel, because
who doesn't agree with you? Jen, look at her face. And by the way, I think she agrees with me. She's like, yeah, they did let down you and the Lord. Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
That's the original 90s Cyberfrog there. He's got his arm cannons from Reservoir Frog, which was a really fun book to do back in 96. We basically used the same body sculpt, but we changed the wrists and the knee pads, and there's a brand new head sculpt, and obviously the paints are different, but people really like the 90s version of Cyberfrog. So
what's cool? I had a whole box when we started promoting or looking to promote the SHI Omnibus. I was going through trying to do like some nostalgic promos, and so I was like, hey Billy, I know you were in like Wizard, this and that. I didn't realize I had a box of all these unopened Wizard magazines, and I've gone through some of them, and Cyberfrog is in there. There's Cyberfrog ads. I actually took some photos I meant to send you because I thought they were pretty cool. I'm sure you probably have them, but it's pretty cool.
They're in they're in the Warts and All book, Nile. We reprinted everything, including his Wizard ads and the articles and all of that stuff. That's all in Warts and All. So it's very complete. Wizard was very nice to us. They did the best they could for us.
Ethan, how were you able to bring Cyberfrog to Harris Comics? That you guys were doing it through Hall of Heroes, which are they in Illinois or something like that?
Indiana. Yeah.
Indiana. So it's a comic shop, right? And he's got a museum and all. So how did you, how did this come about? How did you meet the people from Harris Comics? And you had this, top 10, pretty major publisher, not the top 2, top 3, top 5, but a top 10 comics publisher at the time. And comics were huge then. Yeah. So, how did this all work out? That you became part of the Cyberfrog came under the Harris Comics fold?
Well, I went to a convention in Philadelphia, and I brought Cyberfrog #1, and that was a great trade. That's a good business card when you actually have a finished comic book that you can hand to editors, especially back then. So I did that. I said, read this tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I was a plucky young man. I had a lot of moxie, I think people would say. You had a lot of moxie on you, kid. So I came back the next day and they had read it and they were kind enough. I just said, well, if you need anything, give me a call. Well, the inker for Shadowhawk Vampirella, they were doing this big crossover. The inker, one of the inkers, was arrested or something. It was something crazy and was unable to finish the book. And the publisher the editor at Harris Comics lived 20 minutes away from my house. Called me up and said, I've got all these pages. If you can do them, I think it was I had a week to do 20 pages. We'll pay you $200 a page. Now, wow, that was exorbitant. And I still lived at home with my parents, and we were very poor. So I gave all that money to my mom, except I bought a waterbed because I thought that was high living. I bought a king size waterbed for my room. And some filthy hippies slept in it. You got to tell that story. Didn't they break it and all? No, they just probably made love in it, and it was my parents let their friends sleep in my my new king size waterbed. So anyway, that has nothing to do with this. So I got to do a little bit of work here and there on Vampirella, and then one day the publishers of Harris Comics, which was Harris Publications, was a very strange, perhaps criminal organization. I don't allegedly, perhaps they're no longer in business. So, but they published vampire comics and they published gay pornography that was masquerading as workout magazines. So it's men's workout magazine, and it was clearly it was gay. It was gay pornography, and they made no bones about it. But anyway, the publisher said, we need something else in comics. Vampirella is making us a lot of money, but what if that goes away? And the editor said, well, we know this kid who does this book about frogs. And they looked at it and immediately hooked up with Surge Enterprises that did the Turtles and thought they really had a hit here. So they hired me they started publishing Cyberfrog. And it lasted about 12 issues, I guess. So you always were able to retain ownership because then Harris closed down, right? Harris owned Cyberfrog while they were publishing it, but they did. The rules were they had to publish at least one issue every 2 years to maintain the trademark or the copyright. And so 2001, it was returned to me. And then shortly thereafter, Harris Publications just disappeared. They closed down. Yeah. So they did a lot of other magazines too. Like you said, they did the mostly gay workout one, but they did a ton of magazines, tons of them, but they just basically shut down. But that's a terrible deal. Did you have a lawyer help you out with that? Mm-mm. Oh, dude. My dad was a lawyer, but he had fled to New Mexico to join a commune of hippies. Hippies. Oh my God. Yeah. Take hallucinogens. No. Yeah. So Holiday, and a lot of people know my dad, Holiday.
And then we got a 200 watt studio $2 super chat. No EVS. I'm sure it's your camera angle. Oh. And then we got another $2 super chat from Carl Dude 555. Mini Viz toys available in Honey Nut Cheerios. And then 200 watt studio again. This guy's always the MVP. The MVP of the chat. Yeah. $5. I set myself before a giant mountain. Ethan, you were standing in front of a mirror. Oh man. Yeah. Dude. What? Sorry, but they follow you, don't they? They follow you here and they just abuse.
They can't hurt me. They sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones.
Now, do you sell a lot of the? I see you got the Cyberfrog shirts and all. Do you sell a lot of mediums and smalls and larges? And
No, all of my fans are fat asses who call me fat because I have sold out of 3XL shirts, and I know it's them. Same people that call me fat. I know I've doxed all of their weights because I sell T-shirts to them, and I still have all of the smalls except for the one the one that I kept for Kaylee. And I still have all the smalls, all the extra smalls, all the mediums. Few larges are gone. Good for you, young men. Extra larges, it's 2XLs and 3XL. Sell through every single time. And I get people who say, "Do you have 4, 5XL?" No, I don't. I don't have that for you. All of you people who talk about mountains and standing in front of mirrors. I don't. I reserve the right to not serve customers at my own whim.
JP Rocha says, "I'm wearing mine now. It is a medium. Fits great."
Yeah, you're wearing it on your head, probably.
We got to get Jen one of those shirts to rock.
I can't fit Jen. I need an extra small. You know?
Got big boobs.
Yeah, I know she won't fit, but then it'll look like a dress on you too.
So just put like a belt around the waist of it or something, right? Make it like a dress.
Yeah, no, Jen, you really should wear a small.
Yeah, I usually wear a small.
You should.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's tell Jen that she's going to be wearing small, so we'll order some smalls. Ethan,
Every
can we
good
get an extra
shirts
small, please?
I'm gonna have to wear that in my head.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you, man, these figures look freaking awesome. They do.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we worked hard on them, and I really think that we've produced something that's just of terrific quality, and that's the example we want to set for other comic skaters. More and more people are doing better and better on their campaigns.
So you're just shy of 290.
Yeah, we're gonna get to 300 this weekend, I hope.
And then that's getting over the mountaintop. You get 300.
Yeah, we have one good. This is the way it works, Jen. I mean, with crowdfunding, the first 24 hours is great, and the last 24 hours is great. So, really, if I can kind of limp to $350,000 in the next 12 days, and that's pushing it, I can probably get funded, another 50 grand on the last 24 hours, probably. But see, I've covered all my bases, because you're allowed to refresh and renew your campaign and add another 30 days to it at any point. So I can just wait until the very last second. Oh no, it's going to end, and then almost hit 400,000, and then boom, add another 30 days. Jen, I've got this in the bag, and don't you worry about it. Have faith in me. I can do this.
You got it, buddy.
So Jen's getting her toys.
Well, yeah, I'm going to send them for her review.
Oh, good. Yes, this will go well.
I hope so. Come on, have a little excitement. Come on, Jen.
So Jennifer,
God, I can't wait.
He's sending you toys to open.
Yeah.
Toys, come on. Think about what how big your sack's going to be. You get to grab that sack, that big sack, open it up, and pull out all these great toys.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That's it. Elbows deep.
Andino Caligula Palacio called me Astro Van Skyver. That's not funny, sir. How dare you?
Uria Burgess. I already like this Ethan guy. Ethan guy. First time seeing him, his motto feels like pinch, poke until they choke. I'm digging it.
All right, get a new fan.
Right,
there you
got
go.
a new fan. Subscribe to his channel, Comic Artist Pro Secrets.
When I don't know what people are talking about, Jen, I narrow my eyes. I do this. I go. And that's how you know I'm confused, but trying to look like I'm skeptical.
I'll try to practice that.
Okay.
So today is Thursday. Tomorrow is obviously the start of the weekend. Does anyone have any good plans for the weekend?
Actually, we do. And if you don't mind, I need to jump into this because if you need something to do this weekend, GRIZZ has got you covered with some good games. So, GRIZZ, why don't we get in your game of the week?
Yeah, new game came out yesterday. Tuesday. Came out this week, Death's Door. This was a game that was shown at E3, and you might, if you were watching the show, you might have already heard us talk a little about it then. But basically, this game is a lot like Bastion or Transistor, if you're familiar with the Supergiant games. I get a lot of those vibes. from this, but you play as a little crow who is basically a Grim Reaper. You're going around, you're killing monsters and collecting their souls, and it's only $20. It, like I said, just came out this week. It's from published by Devolver Digital. The developers Acid Nerve. I mean, it's like I was super excited about this game coming out of E3 because like the gameplay looks like something I really enjoy, but also it's kind of a cool, unique world. The premise of the game, like I said, is you're collecting these souls, but while you're collecting your first big soul of the game, another crow comes in and steals it. And so then the rest of the game is you pursuing, getting the souls so that you can, basically, if you don't get this soul, you're going to be trapped for all eternity. So, Baldur's Gate with a lightsaber, Carl.
I was just going to say, is that a lightsaber?
It's kind of a beam sword type
lightsaber
of deal.
from hell.
But you unlock additional weapons during the game. You can find new weapons. You can upgrade your stats, like you upgrade your strength, dexterity, all that good stuff that you expect from like RPGs. But it's got this great fast-paced action, dodge and roll gameplay. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. And this is actual, again, he refers these games, but this is his footage. This is GRIZZ's game footage right here. So he owns the game. He's playing the game.
He certainly does own it. He's doing a great job.
I do own the game. I've played about a quarter of the game so far. So I can't give it like a review score because I haven't finished it. But from what I've played so far, I am really digging it. And I do highly recommend based on what I've played so far.
Now, can they watch you play this on your Twitch?
I haven't played this one on Twitch yet, but
I
intend to. Yeah, on Saturday. This would be the game I'd be playing on Saturday.
So if you were playing this on Saturday, where would they go to watch you play this?
Twitch.tv/GoodGameGrizz. This is one of the good parts. You get there's parts in the game where you get stuck and you have to kill wave after wave of guys before you can advance on to the next part of the map.
It's kind of cool looking.
What do you think, Jen?
I mean, it looks cool. I like the graphics and the lighting and everything. I didn't like Transistor, so I know I wouldn't be a fan of this game, but it's pretty cool.
I think it's a little slower paced than Transistor, and it's not. I've been pleased with the difficulty on this. Like, I didn't get to choose a difficulty setting, so I was worried it was going to be super challenging, and it's just challenging enough that occasionally I'll die, but I was close to surpassing whatever it was I died on. So I don't get discouraged. I think it's a really, really well balanced game.
Nice. And this is available on what platform?
This is available on Xbox and PC currently.
Nice. So you can get it on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I only have the Atari 5200, Chris.
This might not play on that. You can check the specs on that.
I have an original in television. How would it work on that?
Not well. I have one of those as well, and
you know what else I have?
What do you have, Billy?
I gotta say it because that's all I know. Is I have a blue PlayStation Game Developers Edition.
Oh wow!
Because I designed characters for them for one of their games, and they sent it to me.
That's a pretty cool collector's item.
Yeah,
That's a PlayStation 1. You'd sell it for $50?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean that's real expensive for it.
Nah,
we can buy that. Nice.
So that's my geek cred. That's all I have.
There you go.
There you also you write comics.
That's not a geek thing. What are you talking about?
Look at his room. Look at all these statues and comic books, and
he's a hunter, a fisherman, a sportsman.
Geeks can do lots of things.
The quads.
Yeah,
people can do
lots
lots
of
of
airplanes, my bow, my duck. That's Tuskegee Airmen right there. That's all they signed that.
That's cool.
So
he's got planes and shit. He's got a fun studio, that guy.
Yeah.
I tell you. It's a fun studio.
It's not as cool as GRIZZ's, but it's all right.
You're killing me, man.
Ethan's,
look at all these figures you got back there. You're too kind. Billy's too kind.
Ethan, is it hot in your studio tonight?
It sure is. Red hot all the time. You should see what goes on in here.
Are you sweating too?
Oh, no, I'm not sweating. I actually have air conditioning and quite comfortable. I thought you meant that, metaphorically.
Because
Jen sweats a lot.
sweaty hands.
Jen, how's the weather down there in Texas?
It's rainy. It rains a lot, but the heat doesn't really bother me. The humidity doesn't really bother me, so it's fine for me. I don't
just don't go outside.
I just don't go outside.
Yeah.
How are the stars at night where you are?
Nice.
You can't see them,
Really?
Yeah, you're supposed to say they're big and bright.
but you can't see them.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Any shark attacks down your
I don't
way?
think Houston is the deep heart of
That's
Texas.
10 points for Grizz. Thank you, Grizz. You just took
Not
the lead on this
isn't
one.
even a Texan. I don't
No, I am.
Are you? Oh, you are a
It is,
Texan.
yeah. Well, he's originally from England,
No. I was born in Texas, moved to England, moved back to Texas.
so you're from England.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's cooler. Sounds cooler.
Any shark
Nice.
attacks down in Galveston this summer yet?
Not that I've heard about.
People are always getting eaten down there. They're always getting attacked, shark attacks down there in
Or
Galveston.
flesh-eating bacteria.
I've heard that more commonly than shark
Yeah.
attacks.
The red tide.
Just a matter of time. There'll be another shark attack soon, I'm sure. I hope. That's how I want to go.
Jen, what are you doing this weekend?
I am forcing all my friends to come over and play Family Feud with me on Sunday.
You don't have to
Are you gonna
force us.
stream
We're
it
looking
live?
forward to it.
Are you going to stream it live?
No.
You should have all your friends come over and play Twister and film that live.
Oh my God. No.
That's for a different stream.
Billy wants to watch me play Twister? That's weird.
Heck yes, Grid.
I kind of do too, Chris.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
If you can do it.
Yeah.
Is that the
Ethan,
pretzel?
anything? What are you doing this weekend, EVS?
I'm making a surprise appearance at a convention.
Shut up.
I don't know if this is true.
I don't know if that's true either.
Am I allowed to talk again?
You did tell him
Yeah.
to
Oh,
shut
yes,
up.
yes.
Yeah, I am. I'm making a surprise appearance. Nobody's expecting me there, but I will be there at a convention. I'm not telling anybody where. I'm just going.
Then go for it. Have fun.
You should make a surprise appearance at a convention next weekend
Yeah, you should.
at Mohegan Sun.
Oh,
we can hang out with Graham
Terrificon.
Nolan, me, you, and Graham.
Yeah, that would be
And TJ.
fun.
Yeah, you should come up.
a
Grab
quick
some
drive.
drinks, some dinner. It's a quick drive. It's only like
You
3
stay at
hours.
Mohegan Sun, take Andrea, take her out to a nice dinner.
Okay.
Think about it. I'll call you. I'll see if I
Play
can
some
convince you.
craps.
Debbie's coming. We can all eat. Niall's going to be there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that sounds like a fun show. I looked at it and I just went, wow, that looks like a fun show. And I could shop around for Fantastic Four comic books from 1966, I think is what I'm looking for. That year, particularly. That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do it.
Be a good time, huh? Be a good time. Look at that. Be a good time.
Now,
Yes,
what are you doing?
yes,
Sorry,
Jen.
Jen.
Yes, Jen.
Divinity 1 and 2 are fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, well, see, we have a question in the chat there. Yeah, I've bought Divinity 1 and 2. I have not gotten around to playing them yet.
It's so much fun multiplayer. It's so fun. Awesome. I loved. You've never played it. You have to
I
play it.
haven't. But
It's so good.
it's in my backlog. I have a humongous backlog of games.
You're going to start gaming again, right, Jen? You getting your rig set up, twitching,
Yes.
streaming?
I will set it up on Monday. Well, my monitor's not. No, my monitor will be here Monday too. Yay.
Or you get one of those like chairs that like leans back and everything. Those like 0G gaming chairs.
No, I had an accident when I was small, so I don't like reclining chairs.
Okay. All right. Kind of want to know what the accident was, but we'll leave it alone.
I mean, she definitely.
Why?
flipped-
Why would you
she
leave that
definitely
alone?
flipped
That's
It's really not that
That
big of a
wasn't really
deal. I made it sound very mysterious.
What happened?
Here's what I
Back
think
in the
happened.
chair?
Let me take a guess. All right, let me take a guess what happened. You had a reclining chair. You had a lazy boy chair. It was a manual lazy boy chair because it was probably, I don't know how old you are, but you leaned back in it too far and it flipped off the ground. The bottom half flipped off the ground and then closed over you like Pac-Man and all closed up. And you were little. You were like 3. So you were trapped inside the chair. And your parents, meanwhile, were at Mohegan Sun playing craps with Billy Keith's parents. And they didn't find you for like an entire weekend. Am I close?
Actually, pretty close, but I jumped into the chair and it flipped over and kind of collapsed on me.
So
I
you
was
don't
exactly
buy
right.
reclining chairs because you jumped on a recliner.
Oh my God.
I don't like. They freak me out when they, you get that hole where you lean back a little bit and you really think
That little sensation of falling.
Yeah,
it's like a little hop. It's a little hop. It does.
My heart can't take that sort
Billy,
of.
I know women.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And reclining chairs.
Okay.
And reclining chairs. I've owned a few.
Nothing beats a good recliner.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper
All right.
Plan 9's going down. Was it him? Yeah, he's going down to MegaCon. You flying down to O-Town? Or we shouldn't say anything?
No, it's a surprise.
It's a
He's gonna show up.
surprise.
I hate surprises.
We'll see. We'll probably see on the social media, right, Billy? The social media.
The social media will definitely tell it. The Twitter will expose it, and the Instagram, and the Facebook.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you, Ethan, for popping on. Glad you came to join us for a bit on the Week in Pop. That was fun.
It was nice meeting you.
Yes.
Oh, you too, Jen. Oh, thank goodness. I'm like, Jen doesn't hate me anymore. Or any less, I should say. Thank you very much, Nile. Thank you, GRIZZ. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. It was fun being on the show.
Yes,
Unexpectedly.
thank you too, pal, for being such a supporter of ours and a great friend too.
Yeah.
And I love new friends. GRIZZ is my new friend right here.
Yeah, the first time I got to hang out with Billy.
Yeah, so that was fun. Jen's like my baby sister.
Aw. I saw that Pocahontas statue you gave me is right on top of my Disney figures.
See?
Front and center.
If you did Disney, you got to do Disney themed figures, Ethan, and she'll be all over that campaign.
Oh, I don't want to know what he would do with Disney stuff.
Well, I have a really good pair of scissors, and that's what I do with Disney action figures.
Oh my God! Look, Jen's like, no,
I
Bambi.
like action figures. He can do whatever he wants to that.
Jen doesn't like action figures. We're cool.
But not the Hallmark ornaments.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Hallmark.
good luck.
Yeah.
And
Good luck
Scott,
with
I
your
love
guys'
you,
campaigns
buddy.
and
Love
shit,
you,
man.
Scott.
I love you, man. I love you.
Good times. This was great,
love
man.
you.
Thank you for having me on it. I know I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to be on tonight, but thank you for having me on.
No, you were supposed to be on tonight. That's why you're on the promo.
Yeah, you were
You were on
yeah,
the
but I'm
promo. You were
normally
supposed to be on tonight. So, well, anyways, Ethan, thank you so much for coming on, hanging out with us. Billy, thanks for
Well,
coming
of
on,
course.
hanging out with us. Jen, as always, I'm glad we found some stuff you loved and things you hate. GRIZZ, you're a gaming genius.
Well, okay.
His selections are pretty fun. What do we have here? What do we have?
GRIZZ
here?
is a gamer.
That's
The
true.
Hallmark ornament of Rose Tico.
There you go.
Oh, look at that, Jennifer.
Is that actually an ornament or is that an action figure?
It's an ornament, but I took the hook out of her head. 'cause
Oh,
I
okay.
thought
Yeah, I
that
do
was,
that all mine too.
yeah, I thought it was racist, so I took
And
it
they
out.
stand now. It's flat, so it can stand. So it's like an action figure slash.
It's like a chess piece. I'm like, checkmate. It's Tico. Whenever I play,
Yes.
checkmate. It's Tico. What do you think, Jen? Is this cool?
I don't know who that is.
Star Wars.
She didn't watch. She didn't watch the rest of the
Oh,
new
she didn't
trilogy.
watch it?
Oh no, I didn't watch that. I hated the first
If
one.
it's not Star Trek, Jen doesn't watch it.
I've never seen Star Trek.
Jesus, Jen, what do you
know,
do
Jen.
all day?
I don't
What
know.
do you do? Eat Chick-fil-A?
She goes really detailed on her costumes. That's
Yeah.
what she does all
That's
day.
true.
Working.
That's true. Wow. All right.
Thanks,
Well,
Jen.
on that note, Jen,
All right.
thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Love you
All
guys.
right, everyone.
Love
Having
you.
a great
Bye.
night. Make sure to check out Comic Artist Pro Secrets. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, head over there and check it out. Great streams. Head on over to Twitch. Follow Jennifer Van Damsel. Follow Good Game GRIZZ. And if you're new to the POPXP, please give us a like, a share, a subscribe, whatever you got. Remember to check out the campaign. You got Cyber Frog action figures up there. You got SHI Omnibuses going on. There's the Rainbow the Brute. There's so many things on Indiegogo right now. Check that out. Subscribe. Do what you got to do. And if you're lonely, remember, if you need a hot, juicy, spicy lasagna, Good Game GRIZZ Garfield is in an alley near you.
Oh,
So everyone, we will talk to you later. And have a great weekend, everyone. Have a great
Bye,
weekend.
everybody.
Tomorrow. Oh, wait, Billy, tomorrow night, happy hour.
Happy
San
hour,
Diego
man.
Comic-Con happy hour.
Me and the Politos are gonna get a little drink on with and Debbie. We're gonna get all the ladies. We're gonna get all the ladies drunk. So it's gonna be Jeff Smith and his wife Vijaya, Brian Polito and his wife Francisca, and me and Debbie.
Yeah,
And
so
we're
who
gonna
can,
get-
who
we're
can
gonna
wear
get the
Lady
ladies
Death
bombed.
best? There you go. Get them bombed.
For
Get 'em
San Diego
bombed.
Comic Con, that wasn't. It's
There
happy
you go.
hour.
There you go, everyone. All right, everyone, have a great night. We'll talk to you later. See you.
Love
Bye,
you guys.
Thanks. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on POPXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the POPXP and over on Instagram at the POPXP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.